Hello, and thank you for joining us for the game night. Tonight, we're diving back into our continuing adventures in the world of Drax Arcadia. Last time, our group of adventurers that we're working with today, we're pursuing a villain who's a kind of a serial killer, kind of more very dangerous entity that uses alchemical stuff, a dwarf of a on a bad foot. They found him using magical means, pursuing another target. They've intervened, swapped the target out for one of them who's been magically disguised as them, and are now proceeding to bungle the interaction. We'll see how it goes from here. All right. Our dwarven friend that you are interacting with here, he has given you the curious eye already here, Clementine, of what's going on, and is starting to like reach into his vest.
So I asked him for directions, and then we heard like a scream. And he kind of turned around and he turned back and looked at me, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. As he turns his head back around, I have already 180'd and I am walking in the direction he pointed at happily.
Okay. All right. So on the map here, let's go ahead and move you a few squares away.
Wasn't Lindsay's character in the actual street itself?
She was right there at the alleyway. We got her on there with the.
Because I thought she had swapped the places and was in the street.
You have dragged the one away.
Uh-huh.
The druid is coming to see what's going on,
Uh-huh.
and she is stepping back out into the alley.
She's currently stepping out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thanks for clarifying, because I haven't played in.
It's been a while
It's been a long
since
time.
we picked the dice up.
And underneath my
Holidays,
hoodie,
Thanksgiving.
underneath my hoodie, I've got the bullet
gat.
secured. Yeah.
Um,
um. When did he start reaching in his coat? Was it
as soon as he looked over at the disturbance.
would I have gotten a chance to get a peep at what he was grabbing at?
Roll a perception check.
Disadvantage or anything?
No, just for a straight check.
Perception 8.
8.
Yeah, nothing.
An 8. You don't see if it's a weapon or what it is, but his hand stays there as he turns and looks and sees the target still in the alley. Looks back over you and sees you like backing up and like heading at 180 and heading another direction, and slowly pulls his hand away with nothing in it.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
That's you over there, right? At the,
Okay,
the blue,
I'm
the
a
little
Are
blue
we in
person.
initiative?
Yeah, I'm a little.
No,
I'm a
not
little
an
munchkin
initiative
over
yet.
A nugget.
there. Yeah, nugget. A little white nugget.
Well, what?
I'm very confused
He looked
now.
like he took an aggressive action.
I'm
Tried to look, was about to arm himself. Looked back over his shoulder, saw his target return from the alley. Saw you turn back, kind of backing away, and was very like, but pulled away without pulled his hand away without arming himself. He's gonna slowly start backing up this way.
Still looking at me in the back.
Still kind of side eyeing you and kind of trying to keep an eye on.
So is he
the
like
person.
sidestepping?
Backstepping?
Backstepping.
As a reminder, you guys are all connected via Lucas.
I would.
So all you have a
The
mental
net?
link.
Yeah, we're on the net. Skynet.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking about what's your character's name again?
Lorelai.
Lorelai, as I thought. I was thinking Elvira, but it's
No.
the other
I mean, that kind of fits.
one. Okay.
The fan art's gonna be crazy.
Oh God, it
Yeah.
really is. I love her though. We're not in initiative, so I'm just gonna try to continue calming her down.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Unless you have a spell like calm emotions, skip that.
I don't.
Cash.
I do believe you have assistance with
What are you
this
bringing?
because your druid buddy here is
My
walking
druid
up
buddy
to
is-
help. So if they would also like to roll a persuasion
I did
check to try and
13.
assist,
Yes,
Did you want to
I
roll
would.
some dicey dice, or do you have actual
We'll
dice?
have-
Okay.
Tom, if you could
Either way, I'll
put
just do it.
put the Warforged a little closer
It's
to
your
the
justice.
yeah.
Well, I was going to send my bird over to the dwarf as well. And
Need to
persuasion
find a
check.
bird.
Bum, 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 bum.
What is Clementine?
Oh,
Ooh.
What is she?
2.
What, in
Bird.
what context?
Like,
I would
a
say, does
gnome?
the bird
Yeah.
get persuasion check?
Does
Can the
she
bird
have,
give?
like her class?
oh, kind of funny. You're a big metal man walks up and goes,
Artificer?
"Ooh." You know what I mean? Like,
I-
or whatever it is you say.
I'm
Are
gonna-
you sending the bird where?
I was going to send him over just to kind of eyeball the dwarf.
So are you
having them
overhead?
fly up
Yeah.
and be on this part right here?
Uh-huh.
On
Like
the-
a normal
the
bird
roof?
behavior.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Post up like a gargoyle.
Aggie's back at
Sounds
the
good.
lab.
Alright.
I
So-
rolled
Where's
a 13 on my
He's with that
persuasion.
lady.
That
That
is-
was a vampire.
That is a good question. We left the dragon at home, right?
Yes, because the
With what's her
dragon's
name?
dying.
You brought no. You
We
brought. I
brought
thought
a
you
cat
brought the
lady.
dragon with you because you're
Oh.
able to make the cure once you get the component.
And
I think
you
that's
had
right.
you had
Yeah.
already started. If the cure had already been started to
Mm.
manufacture, we
He's
just
in-
need
it's
the
in
blood
some-
from him,
he is-
right?
Aggie's in somebody's backpack.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in my backpack.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh wait, didn't we trade Aggie out? Like went with someone else because you were transforming?
You're probably correct.
I think we did.
I didn't start making the cure for
That's
the
what
dragon.
didn't we leave
I
him
made
somewhere?
the serum to stop his powers. from
That's what it
starting.
was. Okay.
We need
Who
his
has
blood
my
for the
dragon?
cure.
I would say it's
You.
probably out.
I think it's you.
I would think it might be Alex, the druid.
Aggie is in a backpack underneath something. We left
Oh,
him
we did.
underneath the in the alley, like near the alley, but like tucked under.
He's gonna go back. He's not
Okay.
gonna be there.
I'm sorry, why?
Because
Is it close to here, or did you leave it a few alleys back, like a few?
No, it's close to here.
Okay. So use this D4.
I feel like
Where's
someone
the
knows something
backpack?
I don't.
I would say
I don't remember.
Aggie's probably behind that front building.
Clint, you don't remember? Clint, we rely on you for this.
I would say
I
Aggie's
thought it was in a
gonna be-
backpack,
Aggie.
but I'm willing to go with.
I
I
thought
kind
he
of don't
was-
remember
I'm,
either.
I'm going. I'm the canon is weavable. We can.
I'm almost
Malleable.
positive that we put him somewhere because we didn't want him to get
Tyler,
hurt.
we're all
Would you
playing
put
imagination
Aggie
game
in
together. So
that top right corner on your side, like over there, but kind of tucked behind the building a little? I would feel like we tucked nearby, but close enough
Because
to
Yeah.
the front over here is the main street.
yeah. So I
So,
would
yeah.
Aggie would be just tucked out of sight from that main street.
Yeah, that's what
And I feel like there's like maybe some sort of like not infrastructure, but like some sort of like trash receptacle, if you would.
You threw him
or
in a
something?
dumpster.
With your Aggie in a
What?
dumpster.
Where is this coming from? I feel
We
like we're
threw
playing
Aggie
Ad Lib.
under a dumpster.
Damn.
We're playing Mad Lib. We did not throw Aggie in
You
a dumpster.
dribbled the pseudo dragon like a basketball,
We did not. He's unwell,
and then
guys.
shot him up into a gutter.
I'm just. What did we put Aggie under?
Understood.
What is it?
Used him
It's
as
not under, it was
ammunition in a
like
cannon.
Under, like, next to something.
Someone's gonna. Okay, listen. Someone's gonna steal that bag, hun.
No, he's
yeah,
hidden.
you dropped a bag in the hood. How about
Yeah.
How
Guys,
about
no one dropped the bag. We put it there very
whoever
specifically.
dropped the bag? Roll me a sleight of hand check.
It's
Lindsay,
not. I
roll a
didn't,
sleight of hand.
I didn't
This
drop
is ju-
the bag. We didn't drop him anywhere.
I understand,
We,
like, but
okay.
placed, gently placed
Sleight of
in
hand.
a
Where is
specific
that?
in a specific
dro-
stealthy location.
It's gonna be at the bottom
Via-
of
Captain
your
2 already fails the death save.
Yeah.
third up from your
What
skills.
if it's in my belly? Or in my arm? No. he-
Third up from my skills, and I'm doing a
Your arm
what
will
is
become
it?
a
Sleight of hand?
juicer.
Oh, sleight of hand.
Well, good.
Hey.
18.
18. That's really good.
Yeah, I know to keep my babies safe.
You the natural shadow that falls from the building, you've got it tucked back there. So unless somebody's like overtly checking the alley, it's not going to draw their attention.
Okay.
You feel pretty confidently.
I felt confident before when I
How
put
was
them
my
somewhere.
persuasion check, by the way?
Well, you got a 13.
You got 13.
Yeah. So the individual's like, "What's going on?"
I'm trying to figure out how to word this. You were
Why are there two of me?
you were being followed. My friend, my comrade, if you would,
Ember's looking over at
took
the
your
pictures.
place so we could protect you. We don't. The person following you is not a safe individual.
She looks over your shoulder and sees like the big druid.
Not this
The
one.
big
This one's
metal
safe.
man.
This one, not this guy.
There's an evil druid. Or not an evil druid. An evil dwarf. Another D word. There's an evil dwarf following you.
Freudian
More
slip.
D words, no.
Yeah. Do you say there's an evil dwarf following you?
Yeah. Yeah, and we're here to help you, but we need to be quick.
Okay, then what do I do? What do I do?
I feel like this is
I-
where
I
I'm
had-
gonna cut over to Lindsay.
I would feel like we would.
You've talked out of.
say,
You've
like,
stepped
this
out
is
of.
the
I
part where
stepped
you
out, but I
go
can still
off
hear
the other
earshot.
way
You
while
can
we
kind of
take
hear
care
them
of
talking in the
business.
back.
Yeah,
It
something like that,
sounds
right?
like it's
Yeah.
going well,
Yeah.
if a little chaotic,
Yeah.
which is fair for what you'd expect. What do you do?
Well, I turn around and I hear this, and I'm like, I go
No, no.
to her. I'm like,
Yeah.
I like just,
Her eyes are like,
I just like,
because
it's okay.
it's been a while since. I mean, like magic's still a thing.
Yeah.
But like
It's not.
overt magic that's seen like on the streets is done by like either real powerful people or real shady people.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, we're the good guys, but I need you to be quiet.
It's also good that well, maybe
Okay.
not. That you're human.
I'm.
The dwarf is going to continue
I'll,
to this here,
God, it's gonna see the double.
and it's gonna back to that.
Amber's gonna do this. You know, fucking push her. She's gonna push her until she falls on the ground.
Well, no,
Yeah,
she's
you're-
further
you're-
down.
You're,
she's
you're
out of the way.
farther down the alley.
You are you're like kind of.
And at the
I feel
moment,
body blocking.
yeah,
this.
so
Because
you-
if he's gonna see her, I gotta knock her out of the
well,
way.
hang on. My
as,
bird
as
would have
he's
seen
moving
that.
there, Clementine, what do you do?
Can I still see him?
Yeah, you can steam as he's just right now. He's starting to back around that curve. Sorry, corner of the wall.
If
I love that our team feels
if
like
I
a company.
hugged the wall here, would he be able to see me in that?
Like if you walk
partition?
right along.
Like if
that
I just take
building,
one step to the left.
because he's not around the corner yet, right?
He's not. If
he's
you
right
can
in the
see
opening.
him, he can see you, kind of thing.
Okay. I think if I'm right, like I'll wait for him to.
But if you were to like step up into that door frame there and kind of hug that and then like peek over the side,
Yeah.
you're a much smaller profile. I would say with a decent stealth check, you would have broken line of sight and been able to try that. So
Yeah.
give me a
Also,
stealth
that
check
woman
real quick.
to unalive her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And other things.
Obviously. Yeah.
Stealth. 21.
Jeebus. All right. I don't know how well that's gonna go. He didn't look in your direction.
Okay.
As
This
he's-
team is so unhinged.
Can I move towards him at all? Just hugging that wall where he won't see me.
Yeah.
They're so serious.
I would say right off the bat, you could probably go a couple squares,
Okay.
and then we'll rotate through everybody's what they're.
Okay. So I'll just go to 2. I'm going slow. I'm trying not to get him to see me.
Gotcha. You guys.
I'm gonna tell her this is the part where we take care of this, and you get as far away from here as possible. Like
Because-
your safety's important.
Getting away, that sounds great. She's going to go through and behind Arcus a couple squares.
Yeah, I can kind of grab her.
And yeah. So she's like right there. That happens as he starts to back here, and you're like looking over your shoulder and go, the timing is just perfect as she's not there
It's
anymore.
seamless.
And
Yeah.
are you staying in that alley or are you coming around the side?
I would cut around as I would basically follow her.
Okay.
Like A, to make sure she gets out safely, but B, to get out of that line of sight. So I would cut around you as well.
Gotcha.
And then.
So Tyler,
So-
would you please move me behind her?
We need Ricci sticks.
Behind her.
Because I'm like following her to make sure she's able to get out of this area safely, but also to ensure that I was out of that line of sight. Because, like you said, we're connected to the net.
Mhm.
So can I tap into that and let them know
I would also say periodically you'd see a
flash of image
of
of
like
the
an
board?
overlay of
Yeah.
what's happening from the rooftops
Okay.
from that building. So you know Lucas is up here
Up
on
here.
this building somewhere,
Okay.
looking down and giving you guys like a visual.
I'm going to.
You can't see through all of the hallways, like in
Yeah.
alleyways and stuff, but like you can see like that main street really well, and you can see how he's coming around
Okay.
the side.
I'm gonna tap into that net, and I am going to say, escorting her out of the alleyway, making sure she is safe. We'll circle back around front. So my plan is to circle back around. So I'll even past Aggie to do like a quick
Mhm.
check in, and then I'll come back around the front.
Arcus, what are you doing?
Real quick, does he look like any particular kind of class or the druid? Not the dwarf.
He's
You've seen him wield alchemy, or not you, but
Alchemy.
you too.
Yeah, he has.
You've seen him wield alchemy. You've seen him actually use transfigurations, like chemicals that transform into a big
He's seen the
bulking
war
monster.
and all that, but he doesn't
Gotcha.
have access
But he's
to
using
that.
chemicals. It's not anything. It's not magic. Okay.
Right.
All right. So I think
Need my own.
What do you?
I can run out there. I probably will do my rat form, maybe,
Oh, that would make sense for this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and run out just like I'm a rat.
Okay, so wild shape is a rat.
Maybe
I mean, that tracks.
maybe I'll try to get on the opposite side of him from where the girl is.
Radimus Prime.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So
What is
you're
the
gonna
girl
go
again?
up.
Is she a tiefling?
So
Did we decide?
you
Yeah,
you
she's a
watch.
That's what I thought.
You would see him transform down and like it just folds into itself, and
Became a rat.
he looks like a Warforged rat.
That's kind of cool.
That's adorable.
Would that make sense in this place? To see.
Yeah, it's-
Well,
Warforged
I'm hoping that I'm
Are
small.
Warforged rats
Well,
a thing?
I'm hoping that I'm small enough that and I can
Yeah.
do an illusion too, but I don't
How
think that-
fast does a rat move?
Oh, probably not that
scurries.
fast.
What do you mean? It scurries.
I'll have to look.
It scurries.
It scurries.
It gets the zoomies and just takes off, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, it
I was
doesn't
thinking
look-
I'd head this way, but I'm probably not going to get that far. So,
You should catch it and release it.
I'll have to look. Give me a sec.
Sorry.
Can you look in here and find the
Okay.
order?
Release it.
Control
Good
room.
bug.
Take my
Wonder
card.
it.
I'm sure she will.
Wow, you're so moody.
Why indeed?
Oh my god.
Look up the rat.
You're the one who
I chose a bad
I'm being
time
lazy.
to
I
be
can
a-
look up the rat, but I'm making it
If you-
do
Oh, that's good. I'll do it.
What?
I
to
think it's
be a
30.
potential victim.
Page 30? Oh,
No, I mean, like, I think the speed is 30.
Oh, okay.
You're in the
not
wrong
this
team
one,
if you
right?
want to focus.
No. It's one that looks like a.
It blends into the floor really well. Maybe she'll never see.
Go here.
Perhaps.
Like
Right.
bams.
So
Speed
safe when they were here for
20
Wednesday.
feet.
And took it outside. It was like
Yeah.
a death
Give me one
store. He
second.
rehydrated it.
Oh,
So just
oh, sorry,
20. Oh,
Alex.
that's all right.
Put it in a cup.
So,
leave.
how would I
Still
do that?
was
Would I
outside.
do.
It's a bonus action to transform, and you could move and dash, so you could get 40 feet. So that's what 8 squares.
So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I will say
Seven,
that door that you're passing over there, the one that's open,
Yeah.
inside that is what looks to be like some sort of like a feed room for like animals.
But that would make sense.
Like a
Okay.
sty.
Yeah, like you can see like there's hay and different like bags of like the corn and stuff and like stuff
Right.
that you can tell is definitely meant
Like for
for
farm
feeding
animals.
animals.
So,
More like transport animals,
Horses.
horses, oxes, that kind of stuff.
So I'll act like I came out of there and just am scurrying across the street and wind up right here.
Yeah.
I
And
think that's a little far.
it is, or do you count the diagonal as one space? No.
There's no diagonals.
Oh, okay.
What do you? I mean, how far is
so-
that?
So I would say
Okay.
you'd probably be right by
Where'd you
that
start?
door.
I started right there.
Here?
Yep. No.
One back.
Oh, did I? Okay,
You were
never
one
mind. I
back,
was
yeah.
way off. I
So,
thought I
yeah,
started-
just say that
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he's standing right
7,
next to me.
8, because he's going
would be.
forward.
I would say like
We go 7, 8.
yeah, right by that
Yeah.
door.
And
I
then
like it.
okay, perfect.
Also, did anyone react to what I said in the net?
And
I heard you. I just
Okay,
I'm going to do something else. Like that's your thing, but
heard.
now
because obviously I have another purpose. If I'm
Yeah,
if
I'm just
later
trying to
Move
make
him.
sure we're all
Thanks,
still
Paige.
move them over to
communicating
the
Yeah,
corner over
that
on
what
top
we're
of that
doing, so
building.
we don't
Yeah.
ever like ruin
yeah,
this path of
To-
plan.
as a diversion.
Because
Well-
you don't say it out loud; it's mental.
yeah.
So it wouldn't throw off.
I just say okay, and I'm gonna move. I'm gonna
Um,
say I'm moving.
Moving in.
I'm
This
moving
one-
this way towards the end of the alley.
This
Heard.
one, you see him turn and run
He's
Aw,
running.
Great.
and disappear behind that wall.
We've been made.
Well, that was all for naught.
And the
Well, I think
the
we-
lady that you're dragging down the hall,
Yeah.
down the alleyway, she stops and goes, "You're really throwing a kink into things."
It's him.
And you see like this gel kind of slide off of them, and you can see.
Wait, which lady?
Tyler,
The lady,
The lady I
please
have.
swap.
Is that the dwarf?
Alex, it's the real lady.
You see a Warforged standing
Aw,
there
dang
instead,
it.
wielding 2 axes.
Damn it! No.
Roll for initiative,
He's
please.
here.
Question. There was
Oh,
a bounty on
no.
the dwarf's head, right?
There's a bounty on my head.
Oh no.
It is going to be
The Assassin's
a...
Guild have a mark
21.
on
There's
it.
a bounty on your head, right?
21.
Yeah.
Initiative 21.
So we'll go, all right, 25 to 20.
21.
21.
Both you 21.
Mm.
21.
9.
That enables a combo turn if you guys are near each other.
I got a 3.
Oh,
Who put the bounty on your head?
no!
Him.
No.
I
it's
found
the-
some cheese.
he said the-
You're like, damn, this
The thing.
smells
Guild.
good in here.
I don't know.
Who put a bounty on Clementine?
Well, I don't know yet.
you guys don't know.
We don't really know. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know, like in character.
I don't even know. I don't know what you're
That's crazy.
All right, Ember, what's yours?
Hang on, I got
I got
a quick argument for you.
Mm.
My bird would have seen him run and would have alerted me that he was running, and so a 3 initiative just doesn't make sense narratively.
That is a sound argument. Roll with advantage. Roll.
All right,
roll one
that's
more
what I like
time.
to hear.
Do you see what my initiative was? It was a 7 or a 9.
7. I don't. I
You can
didn't
look it
see
up in the
It
campaign.
didn't
Oh.
load.
Damn.
It didn't load.
5.
I think it's a little
Hey,
better.
it moved up.
10 times.
He booked as the bird swap places.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is-
9.
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
really?
Can
Damn.
I notice anything in particular about
Well,
this
that
person really
didn't
quick
work out.
before we start initiative?
Seemed completely what you saw in the image, what you guys were able to scry on, and it's you using the magic, and you didn't give away any kind of thing.
No, I mean, what am I
But
asking?
you just witnessed somebody else transform into looking like somebody else.
Yeah,
so-
but my that's not my question.
Okay.
My question is, like, characteristically, what does this person look like from where I'm standing?
Warforged, dark brown, like hood,
Mm-hmm.
duster style, like with the like almost like a trench coat.
Okay. Western wear?
More like like a 20 style. Less like a Western trench coat and more like a urban trench coat.
Like Sherlock Holmes era trench coat?
Think farther in the timeline.
Morpheus?
Hmm?
Morpheus? Kind of coat?
Not as cool.
Great Gatsby?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
It might have once been
Seems like
looked like a
really
wealthy
important
person's
detail.
a wealthy
Okay.
person's coat.
But
But this
I
is
meant, like,
this is definitely
the
like
jacket he's
somebody
wearing.
who it's a well-made
Coat.
article of clothing, but it's not like nice anymore.
Would you
Especially since it looks like it's got some water damage.
hurt?
But his armor and stuff looks like he's got inlays of filigree of mithril that are woven into his
Okay.
chest and his armor.
Weapons?
2 hand axes.
Variant?
But
Can I
let's
change
see.
back to myself?
Sure, you can drop it at any time. So
wanna
as
drop
soon
it.
as it's
Was that the real dwarf that took off? Do we know? Is there any way I could know?
it sure seemed like him, but like you've never met the guy.
Fair.
So my question is,
Going
And you
beyond,
had a
going
9,
beyond
right,
this way.
Simon?
I had a 9.
He took off around this corner. You
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Is there anything else over here? Is there another building right here that's parallel here?
That's
read
a
the mid,
stone wall.
boys.
Stone wall.
That's part of the not like it's because there's like where some of the walls for that have been carved out of the mountain. They create like an almost like an alcove style tunnel
Okay.
that like over arches over the different streets and stuff. And this is one of the parts where this is almost like a support wall that you would see. We just need somebody roll me a d20 for Lucas.
Yes. Lucas, help.
8.
8.
Do you want mine or hers?
He's got advantage, so I'll take either one.
Take
16.
hers.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a second. This is the slowest part of D&D is actually doing initiative.
Which way is
Oh,
easier
no.
to get out?
This way.
Oh no!
Okay.
All right, pause. First thing that happens is, well, Clementine. What's this guy's name?
Beckett.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's his name?
What's his name?
Oh, what Beckett is the
Do
guy.
let us
Spelled
know.
with the 3.
Or you
not a
can't-
D.
No, he
Serious?
can't.
No, I'm gonna say that you have sidled
Is
up
it B
to here?
E C K I T?
Oh, right in line with the alleyway.
in the alley and actually see this happen.
This makes sense to me when I read it later.
So Clementine will actually get a shot visually of this happening because
That's
as
what
she
she
watches the
okay.
dwarf bolt, she would have instinctually took a few steps forward,
Mhm.
and out of her side, didn't see him drop the form, but sees Beckett staying there with the 2
Do you
hand
say that
I
name in
would
the
see
net?
it too because of my bird.
No, I don't say anything.
I would, so at least it was good for
What is
something.
up with people
Moving
not
over there.
using the fucking net?
Yeah, why aren't you using the net? If you recognize him, wouldn't you say that, or you don't want us to know?
No, I'm not saying anything.
Be a team
Okay, you're
player.
weird.
No, I'm not a team player.
Pleb.
Clementine, you can't.
I get the first move.
First move is Beckett. He's gonna
Over
hunter.
21.
He's going to Hunter's Mark.
Damn.
Clementine, you're gonna help Ember, so
Who's
Who?
he Hunter's Mark?
kind
You.
of like, you know,
Damn.
being helpful.
And he's gonna proceed to swing those hand axes at you.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
That Lorelai?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
He's like, no, nothing personal, but you're just kind of in the way.
Shit.
Swing with a nat 1 and a 17 on the second one.
17 will hit. That one obviously don't.
For 9 piercing damage.
Oof.
Oh, I'm sorry, slashing. Hand axe.
9 slashing. I'm half health.
He goes, so take that as a warning and you can run and I won't chase you.
Okay.
I really don't have any business with you. Next up is Clementine.
When she's looking at his face, does he still have the little, like, crosshairs?
At first he didn't, and then you watched it happen, but he's looking at Lorelai.
Her, okay. Dope.
Roll an Arcana check.
It's okay.
Arcana. 12.
The duration of a Hunter's Mark spell typically depends on how high it was cast. It's been a little bit, so he might have wore off.
Nice.
This also begs the question if that's the case, why do they want you to leave the casino?
Damn. I'm torn here because part of me wants to back up and see if that dwarf is actually the dwarf, and the other half is just like.
I pressed the wrong button, guys.
You rolled a 14!
I'm gonna blast Beckett and run.
D&D Beyond.
I'm gonna blast him and run.
Okay.
Does he know I'm there?
Doesn't seem like it at the moment.
I'm trying to see if I have advantage or not.
You have advantage.
Nope. Alright. I got a 22.
That'll hit.
Just a little something. A little 13 thunder damage. So Clementine whips out this white plated like hand cannon that's got this shimmering blue like revolver cylinder in the middle, and you watch as the blue light kind of filters into the cylinder and then out the barrel as it just kind of explodes, and like there's this little shimmer of sound as it like there's like a crack.
And you see him take it to the shoulder and like look back over. It's like, ooh, very good.
And she fucking takes off like figure style this way. 1, 2, 3.
It's gonna bring it to Lorelai.
Beautiful. If I move around him, the other way, back towards Aggie's way, does that provoke?
You'd need an acrobatics check to squeeze past him. But yeah,
I'm content with doing
you can do that
acrobatics
without
check.
provoking.
But we rolled under the cheese. It's gonna be a 18.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Wait,
so-
I'm double checking. I'm pretty sure it's an 18. Yeah, 18.
So yeah, that would it's double movement through his square, but so it'd be 15 feet of your movement to get to the
Other
square
side of
behind
him.
him. Yeah,
And then I would still have another 20
squares.
feet.
3 squares. Are you 35 or 40?
I'm 35.
Oh yeah, so 4.
Right, so I would have 20? No,
Yeah, 4 squares.
I would have 4 squares. Can you... I would then end up by Aggie, right?
Yeah, you want to keep going that way?
Uh-huh.
She provokes there.
You want to use your bonus action to disengage?
I would actually, yeah.
You still have your action.
Hmm. I don't want to guidance myself because that feels low.
You could heal yourself. I don't know if you can do that, but
Well, I could healing word myself.
cure wounds or hell.
Yeah, let me healing word myself, actually.
What is your word?
It's still like she doesn't say it out loud quite yet. It's still like a mumbled kind of prayer.
You are mildly illuminated by it with like a grayish light over your world.
Okay. Oh, perfect. That healed me everything I lost. Beautiful.
So then, just for mechanics purposes, for anybody who's going to hit us in the comments, we'll say your action was to disengage, your
Okay,
bonus
yeah.
action was to cast Healing Word.
No, you're right. That's the order it should have been in.
Lucas.
Oh. Before the end of my turn, I'm gonna tap into that net that no one seems to be using. If it's still up.
Yep, still up.
It's saying that I'm gonna circle back around. Because I would also assume that we saw that overhead view at the moment where Clementine is running back towards the front.
Mhm.
So my goal is to kind of meet you over that way.
Does Clementine want to be met by anyone?
I'm not
anyone else
meeting up with you, but I'm meeting up to cover you if need be.
Appreciate it.
From above you, and
You are not my child.
Clementine can be your child because she's Akiva's child, and
Meeting.
and one of the
Well,
I don't know,
has to
Laura
be.
or what's her name, Astrid's kid, depending on whoever.
your forehead
Mhm.
feels very hot for a moment,
Mhm.
and like when you touch your hand like to it, like instinctually, nothing comes away like blood or anything, but
Okay.
you can see a light,
Light.
coming from your forehead that is casting across onto your hand
Okay.
in a purple light. You are under the effects of a haste spell. You hear him go, "That should help. I'm keeping an eye over here." Can I get a perception check from Lindsay and Alex? You have advantage on this because your good bird's going to help with that.
Actually, I have advantage anyway. So that means I have to roll 3 times or no?
Well, yeah. Just only with a +3 with a bird.
So 19.
7.
And 19.
And then the bird would have a +3. So it would be a 20 plus the 3.
and 13.
19 was your highest.
Yep.
You swear you saw a blur of motion from the rooftop over here, but when you looked, you didn't see where or what it was. But it was, Lucas was up here, so you feel like you thought you saw Lucas, which that's no one's seen him on the rooftops the whole time he's been following you guys. So that's you're like, right, pat him on the back. All right, maybe I actually spotted a movie. But next person up is actually going to be Beckett.
Where's the dwarf? Is the dwarf gone?
The
Beckett
dwarf had bought
again?
he booked around this.
Beckett
way.
has
I
two turns?
moved to the place
Why
that I
does Becky
did.
get 2 turns?
Beckett
He has surprise round.
surprised you.
He has what? Oh.
Um,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
so I was trying to move there to try to see if I could catch that dwarf running around, see if he's running. I only moved 5 squares. I could have gotten another.
Let's move you that extra square.
All right, bet.
That'll make a difference.
It's hard to reach over there.
Teamwork makes the dream work, Tyler.
Oh, well, we could just unmove that square.
As you come around the corner and like both of you do this thing where like stop, like the oh shit on the back
Maybe
pedal.
like the Scooby-Doo where the legs spin.
Yeah.
Feet.
All right, Beckett looks back at you.
Looks back at me.
Yeah, sees how like sees that there's something on your forehead, and now that you're actually moving like a hasted character from Final Fantasy, he goes, "Oh, well, okay then."
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna move up onto the top of the building. There, yeah. that
Do you
one.
have a razor? No.
I a lot of razors. So I have to shave parts of it.
That's not what I fucking meant.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, I'll hold it.
Yeah. So no, just put him on top because you guys aren't really going in the building.
Doing
so it's
hard
fine.
work for the rest of
So-
the time. Thank you.
So he's up there.
He is all.
And he is going to move again with his action. So he's going to be across the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to be right next to the door up top. There.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
And he's going to bonus action recast Hunter's Mark on Clementine.
No.
It's like a retreat.
And it's like, "Oh, little lady. There's someone who's very interested in seeing you. before I could have just let you go, but now I got work to do.
I am pinched. I'll look up at him, and I'll raise the hand cannon back up at him. And I'll say, "Still bringing knives to gunfights, aren't you?"
Can't pull the trigger without a hand.
Can't swing a axe without eyes.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Gonna blow his face off. Come on!
Next up is this guy. Seeing you, instinctually he just reaches into his vest, pulls out a vial, and hucks it at you.
At me?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just instinct.
You're in danger.
I am a 13-year-old child.
Danger.
You're in danger.
I pose this man no danger.
Whoa! What are you doing? Why are you following me? It hucks it and hits a 17.
A 17 AC?
Mhm.
Damn, that hits.
For 4 fire damage.
Ah, damn. Oh,
And you are burning. You are on fire.
my
Well, that's
is not
unfortunate.
good.
I'm gonna go ahead and mark that in there.
I think you should.
You kind of have him pinned now because he can't make it out unless you're right there in that middle of the hall. The way the stonework is there.
Yeah.
There's a wall right there to his left, so he can't really
Go anywhere?
go
Unless he runs me
anywhere.
over.
Yeah. So he's actually going to try that.
Okay.
He's going to.
That's honestly fine. Maybe he'll stomp me out and the burnt fire will go out.
Yeah. He's actually going to run there and try that acrobatics check to see if he can make it through you. And he does not. He stops dead in your square, like not trying to get, which will provoke.
Oh, okay.
Get out of the way.
It has to be an attack, right? Yeah, I'll just blast him with the I'll blast him with the cone.
Okay.
So a con save, 13.
Got a 16.
Yeah, he takes half. Half of 11, so 6.
All right.
And let's see if it breaks.
All right. Bringing it to Ember.
What's your HP?
11.
11. Okay, so you're not too down.
I'm on fire.
Oh,
But
so you're.
Currently burning alive.
it'll
That's
probably
what
be an
Yeah,
action to put it out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to fight anything I can.
You'll burn for another D4 at the start of your turn, and you can burn take an action to stop, drop, and roll. Literally, you drop prone, take an action, get rid of it, or if you can do something to douse it, or somebody else can.
What is on fire? Is it my hoodie?
Have to be, right?
Damn, my drip. No.
Your
Oh
drip.
my god.
I
I can't.
Like a well roasted marshmallow. With it.
know. It's a new style. What's the
The serial killer didn't seem to have any qualms with setting fire to a 13-year-old girl.
I'm going to
That just
move. Well, can we take we can take the magical effect off, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Oop.
Can we?
she doesn't want it. She doesn't. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mhm.
Right there.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use Hex as a bonus action
Sweet.
on.
Are you
I want
looking-
to use it on Beckett.
So are you looking up and casting?
Yeah, you can see him on the roof.
Yeah.
I forgot he's on the roof. Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
him.
absolutely.
Yeah, so I want to hex him as a
This
bonus
is-
action,
Yep. And that'll be your concentration rate for Hex.
and then
Those defense.
That goes.
can I?
These
You'll tell me if
things
I
are
can do this.
amazing.
I want to
Highly
use
recommend.
Eldritch Blast, but it's 120. Did that hit everyone else in the, or is that focused?
It's a single target.
Okay, so I'm going to use Eldritch Blast as my action
Oh, your hat's cut off too.
on him.
Your screen.
So where do I roll this right here? I never can understand what the +5 is.
That's to hit. You have to hit before you do the damage. So
So do that to hit.
attempting a D20
yeah,
test.
you have to hit him. So this is to see
To
if you
do
hit.
that
succeed
to-
on hitting the target, you must roll a D20 and you'll modify.
So 17.
To hit.
That
To
is.
Thank God.
So now you roll. The
That I always get confused with that one.
damage.
So it's an 8, but if he's hexed, there's a
You get to roll an extra D6 for the damage.
Yes. Okay, so he takes 8 and then a d6. Only takes 2 more.
Still, that's 10 damage.
Yeah.
1 attack. That's really good. And he like, what does your hex look like when it goes on him?
I haven't done a Hex's Ember yet, have I?
No, you haven't.
Does he look like he's like just came out of a freezer? He's got a little frost on him.
Ooh, let's do that. Yeah.
He's like,
Let's do that.
he looks confused that like there's frost on the edges of
Oh
his
my
stuff.
god, like let's do like a it's like a Elsa.
Yeah, he's
Like,
he's
yeah,
got
like
like
that.
the crusting of like the like when you reach the frost out of the freezer.
Yeah.
Like he's like what? And then just takes a shot to the chest,
Yeah. I like that.
bringing it
Oh,
to
the cat found something.
Probably the lizard that Tyler failed to rescue.
the little black lizard I couldn't find earlier.
No.
Oh no, it's a different color.
Oh, there's 2?
Yeah, I couldn't find it. I saw it and it bolted underneath the tail.
Bug's having a field day.
Alright, back to this. Next up is Arcus.
Okay. So I am still a rat.
Oh, do I have to
So
use a
I
spell
need to
slot
take
for
care of
that?
that first of all.
Still
Do you s-
Wait, that
stay
doesn't
a
use my
rat
spell
for
slot,
now and
slot
use the
right?
rat
No, because
movement?
that's
Well, I could,
let me find
but
it.
I won't do much good.
Even though it's a bonus
help
action?
anybody
Would it
else out.
be? Would he?
spells.
I would say you could, as a bonus action, without switching your,
The other way?
sorry,
Form?
without giving up one of your wild shapes. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to just transform into one of your other options. I mean, we saw him do that in the movie. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's the only explanation for being able to wild shape like that in that scene is that you don't get more temp HP and it doesn't refresh it if you don't burn a charge. But I'd say you could switch between animals.
Okay.
Is there another animal you might want to become right now?
Sure.
I'm gonna leave really big.
Would you? My question is, would you
Fish.
scurry down the street
Fish.
as a rat?
Hey, look,
Why don't you have a
no,
silverback gorilla?
I can't do that. I can be a panther, not a panther, something like
A
that.
dog?
Like some
No,
sort
or
of
a
big
wolf.
cat? Ooh.
pretty good.
Yeah, I can be
Why
a wolf
nothing
or a because those are the 3 that I picked.
Oh, you have to pick them?
I could be a camel if you want to ride it.
A rat, a fish, and a dog is kind of a good starting for.
Well, I am not any of those.
Wait, you
Rat's
turned
like a
into a fish
skeleton.
before?
Mhm.
Yes, you did. Did you
You
not
turned
turn
into a fish
yeah,
in the
you
water
did.
last
Yeah, yeah.
session.
You definitely did.
You were a fish for like 10 minutes.
So you go a wolf?
I think I remember that.
Oh well, that was before Clinton asked me what.
Yeah,
I
before we
was,
ironed out all the
so
details.
That was just a bonus change.
Which
I was
uh,
learning.
I was saying that's probably going to be the snake form that you got, because that's also aquatic. It can swim.
Okay.
Ah, so you turned into an eel.
So if
Okay.
you're going to go wolf, I have wolf.
Oh, I like that.
Oh.
Let's do that. All right. I was just looking up
Is the wolf's name Moon Moon?
how much movement I get. That's what I was just looking up here. It is
No one
40
told me.
feet. Yay.
Moon moon.
Thank you.
Or let's see, that one was the when the other thing has
Massive.
2 attacks. But I think the wolf's a good deal. So let's do that. It's fast.
And if it hits, it knocks him prone.
Okay. So I will change into the wolf and then go 40 feet over that way.
So you can get to from door to door.
Okay.
Nice.
Is one. It's just your movement. So, Mr. Tyler, you got the reach. He's right in front of that brown door right here. Yep. Mr. Arcus' druid form up. Did you want to dash?
What does your wolf form look like, by the way?
It does kind of look like a construct, but I'll later get some sort of illusion, so I can.
Right.
But for now, I don't have it yet.
So is it
he
like
would-
the shoulder blades?
It
are
would
like
have actual
ears?
like patches of like wolf fur.
Yeah.
Oh, with like around armor plating.
Gotcha.
Like it would look like a mechanical like.
Very cool.
Maybe some wooden ribs here.
Yeah, like it would have metal.
that's
metal it would have
cool,
wood
yeah.
and metal components.
very
It would
cool.
look like a sculpture more than it would like a
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. So I now just kind of start charging.
Now
that
we
way.
know we can win sculpting
So
contest.
we bonus action swap. Move action, move to there.
Yep.
Yeah. Your action. Do you want to dash, or because the
yes.
guy's on the roof above you?
Oh, I know what else I want to do. If he's on fire, I can cast.
You can.
No, not while I'm up. Dang.
I would say if you want to, you could. I would let you use your dash to get to Clementine, and if you'll voluntarily let him knock you down, he'd put the fire out. He would make you prone from doing it.
That's a pretty good deal.
I don't mind. You do what you do. What you do.
Yeah, I think
Check
I'll,
it out,
I'll
this
try to do that.
13-year-old who's on fire, literally.
Yeah, you can do whatever.
So I will
I'll roll with it.
It's just you'd be now in the same square, and that's okay because small character, medium-sized robot.
Alright, that works.
I'm riding. You better get ready to run. We're out.
Just a girl and her wolf.
Yeah, you go there, basically like do the pounce thing and like roll over
Right.
and then pop back up, and then so that
Nice.
the gnome's on the ground now, prone, but with just slowly steaming and a little bit of burnt edges of the hoodie.
I'm gonna hotwire this dog. We're about to get out of here.
That's pissed. I'm scared.
That's gonna bring it to Clementine.
Alright. I'm on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to mount the dog. I want to climb on top of the dog.
I mean,
Is
he's
it big
a
enough?
friendly character as long as he's cool with you climbing on him. You don't
Yeah,
need to
I
make
can-
any checks.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
alright.
It's like, jump
so
on
you're
my
able
back.
to hop on its back.
Yeah, I'll hop on, and then,
Thunder! Thunder!
yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna just keep taking shots at Beckett. I'm gonna try to get out of this guy's way. Honestly, I'm fine letting him go. I don't really care.
Technically, since he's your mount,
Mhm.
if you want to be, if you're cool with it, you would give up your movement on your turn,
Mm-hmm.
but he could use your movement now
I
as
think
his.
that sounds like a good idea.
That's dope. So, also, I can literally just tell him what to do.
Yeah.
Oh, so we can just run.
You can also
You can move
use
now.
the net.
It'll provoke.
You can
It'll
use the
provoke
net.
from the big boy. But if you use your action to disengage, it wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm hopping on the dog. Do I see Lucas? Is he anywhere near me?
He would. Can they?
He didn't send an image of where he's at now. He cast a spell and then
You saw him move.
you'd think he might, because if he shared what he thought he saw, there was some movement from the top of that building, and he's not up there right now.
With Beckett.
So I'll tell you that.
What does your bird see? Because your bird is on top of that building.
Oh man, this is hard.
He didn't see him. We rolled and he didn't
Okay.
really see him.
I'm not gonna
Lucas
run
is
toward
deep.
him. I think I just gotta run away.
Are you gonna run down the alley the
Yeah,
opposite
like
way?
further up. I want to run that way.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Well,
near this
yeah.
guy. Yeah, not at all. He's fast. Like he's fast last time I saw him. Can I try to blast the roof underneath his feet to make him fall on his turn?
Are you trying to? Oh, Beckett?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try.
I don't fight clean. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
trying.
Go for it.
Right.
Roll an attack.
So I'm just attacking on the whatever. Like I'm not doing any damage, but I'm trying to hit his feet or.
Well, at this point, you're not targeting him. You're targeting the building underneath him.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll the attack. Oh no.
Was it a 1?
Can I hit him on that one? So that one.
So, and then there's a check you make to see if the weapon misfires, right? Or
No, that's only for the column.
okay. So you when you fire this one, this because it misfired, it goes, it just sprays sparks out the front.
That's wonderful.
You're not sure if that's permanent damage or if that was just this shot. So
Excellent. All right, I'm going to turn that fucking dog upstream.
It's a wall.
We're going for broke.
okay, the Durgar is going to make. Sorry, not Durgar. The alchemist, their guy, is going to make an attack opportunity.
Anytime I hear of an evil dwarf, I assume
It's
they're
just
a
Durgar,
Durgar,
yeah.
yeah, because
So he's going to take a swing. Okay, so that is a
16.
18 plus a 4 is a 22.
Yeah, that is.
So
What is he throwing?
he grabs you.
Oh damn.
I need you to make
No.
an acrobatics. Oh, sorry, a dexterity or strength saving throw.
X.
Where's Bug crying?
Sounds upstairs.
17.
17. Okay. So he grabs you.
Hmm.
Grabs the hoodie. You slip out of the hoodie.
Damn. I drip.
And he rips as you let it rips off of you
Okay.
as you move away.
Damn.
You're lucky. Welcome back.
And he has 40 foot, right?
I think that's what you said. Yeah.
So you're able to book it and take off
Mhm.
down the road. I actually have more map pieces.
No
Give me a
problem.
sec. So go ahead and you're gonna move off the map with that. So
use my ears to steer.
It's a rat-tattooing moment in reverse. It's crazy.
You want me to take this out? Want me to take this
Yeah,
out?
we're gonna move that one
So we're sliding.
out. Switch maps.
Just that one or both of them?
It's just the one. So we're basically gonna slide the one down and replace the map.
Conveniently placed. Starting line.
Let's go in.
That's
On top.
Kept together.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good.
We'll check.
Bug.
A second to reorient and
Come here, baby girl.
good. So I'm just gonna
down.
tuck this one in a little bit more underneath to make it canonically accurate to what I was describing. 1, 2, 8. That'll be a straight dash.
So it opens up into a courtyard-ish? Or is that another alley?
Another
What's
part,
that
like the street, would continue
Okay,
on.
so this is the main street.
Mhm.
I'm wondering if it L-shapes
There
like
would be
that.
more buildings right here
Okay, there would
at
be.
the end. I just don't want to put the map on yet.
No, you're fine. I just want to make sure.
Now it is Lorelai's turn.
I'm gonna continue down that alley. I'm also. Can I peek in and check on Aggie?
Yeah.
I'm gonna poke my head down and check on Aggie.
It eats your bonus action to do that, but
I'm content with using that.
you reach in there and there's sleeping.
Just
Super
sleeping,
dragon,
peacefully as peaceful as could be.
You hear it like
Still sick,
Yeah.
obviously. I'm going to now knowing that Aggie's still like.
you hear about.
Lorelai's gonna roll her eyes at that, but is also gonna call him a big baby. And then she's gonna walk her 35 feet.
Destruction. Forward down.
I'm gonna have her forward, just completely forward. Actually, no, I lied. I lied, Tyler. I'm sorry. She's gonna round that corner.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you are now not face to face, but
Oh, I throw a
Facing.
dagger. Can I throw a dagger?
facing Orefoot.
Can I throw a dagger at him?
Absolutely.
I'd like to throw a dagger at him.
What's the range on the dagger?
Ooh, wait,
Is it 2040?
2040.
2060?
2060.
So you can do it, but I think it's going to be at disadvantage.
2, 3, 4. He's 25.
Yes, a disadvantage. Oof. No, first one does not.
So,
Wait, he's 20. No, because my whip is only 10 foot.
I think you could throw 2 daggers, right?
I think so.
Because you have the nick quality.
Yeah. Can I?
Take it.
No, it's not gonna hit again.
No.
No.
2 daggers, and this time, you see him like as they're coming at him. The first one, he kind of like sidesteps it a little bit, like because like he flinches and ducks. And
Yeah.
the next one, he blocks it with his forearm with that armored bracer that he's got.
Heard.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give like a kind of like a smirk.
It's not very often I get to finish what I start when they get away like that.
Did you even start?
Next up, you see back flipping off of this building in between you two. Lucas landing snaps out from his hands 2 beams of purple energy, and then looking back over his shoulder, he throws one at Beckett and he throws one directly forward at Orefoot. Somebody roll me a d20.
Not I.
You can roll the one for Beckett.
18.
18. You roll
Sorry,
me the
16.
one.
Sorry.
Roll me the one for Orefoot. Just a d20.
That one?
Oh,
So he's not paying attention enough to
And it
Orefoot,
hit.
and it just flies past him. But it will hit our boy in the back for some damage. So Beckett takes a purple energy beam to the shoulder, and he's like, "What the hell?"
Through the link to Lucas.
You said I had haste, right?
Ooh, so you get another attack. And you can move more squares.
Okay, I forgot about that because I would have done my turn differently then. I'll move forward.
Mhm.
How much extra?
You could get to him if you're trying to.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just carry that through that you're going to move the distance down.
Yeah.
And then do one more attack.
Heard. And then this one. Sorry, because my dagger's having thrown, so I have to go in with my. Am I going with his pickaxe?
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit him with his warpick.
sure, go for it.
Do I
Insult
wanna
to
do
injury. You
that?
bring his own weapon up to get him.
I don't know if I want to do that, but I can't. My whip would have disadvantage because I'm within close range, right?
It's a
No.
melee. It's a melee.
You know what? Let me go with my whip right now then.
Okay.
Oh, what is up with that?
No,
Did you hit?
it's gonna be a 13.
Yeah.
Can I then like say it snapped at his feet, like he jumped back?
Yeah, he saw the whip coming and kind of like hopped over it as a
Okay.
snap, put a foot to like one side of the wall, and then like skipped around to like did some fancy footwork not to get snapped by that guy.
She's just gonna, her eyes are gonna like narrow, and she's just gonna have like this pure look of hatred on her face, like she's getting displeased.
Next,
Through the side.
Clementine and Arcus, roll me a perception check.
14.
14.
Got a 10 and.
Did you go advantage?
And you can give me another roll for the brute.
Okay. Oh, there's an 18. Okay, I was going to say. Bird. Got an 18. Also.
Your original eye line as a wolf is lower, so you're first going like, all right, we're going. You're tracking like obstacles on the ground and like things that might get in your way. As you get farther down the way, you can tell as you cross this around the corner, it's going to lead you into an area that's going to have more people in it, so more bystanders, and that might be a problem. But the thing that is drawing your attention is from your bird, sharing its mental connection to you. Draws from his angle above, and now you interlocking to where you can see there's somebody flying through the air headed this direction.
So we use a perception check. I do it.
Now, you guys remember from the first day, there was somebody who was flying through the air chasing something like a
Oh.
mechanical thing.
Okay.
And what you can make out, they are decked out in that same white armor. Next up is Beckett. Okay. Beckett does not like you. Doesn't like any of you.
Obviously.
So, he is going to. You see from centered around him, he grabs something off of his waist and like crushes a vial in his hand. And as it does, you just see like black smoke starts to billow out, and there is a 20-foot like sphere of dark, like cloudy gas right there,
Right over by us.
right where Beckett's at.
Oh, where Beckett's at. Heard.
So that hits
right
me.
now you can't see him. He is heavily obscured, and like you don't have an eye line on him.
They probably can't see me either then.
Probably not,
Yeah.
but that's all you see him.
Can he see me then?
I want to immediately share that image of somebody flying if I can see it
Oh, absolutely.
to Lucas.
If I'm also in that, can he see
Do
me?
the same thing. I'll use the net. I'm on that.
The Lucas through the net goes, aboard. Get out of here, aboard.
To all of us?
All of you. He says, get out of here, aboard. That guy can take all of us.
So we have to.
And you see like him reiterate the image in the net of that guy flying, linking to the guy that you saw carrying the mech over his shoulder, the one that in the very beginning like just air palmed towards you and
Yeah,
sent you flying.
stupid bitch.
That has the number 12 on his front of his faceplate. Next up is Biggin.
How far is that guy? And how far are the people?
At the rate that he flies, you It might take him about 12 seconds to get here.
How far are the people?
Which one?
People around the corner.
Right off the map, it's going to begin to more of the busier part of the main causeway.
That guy's on his way here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell from the angle that he's flying. He's coming here.
Have we passed where are we at the moment? Like within the city?
You're over in the. Make sure I use the right terms.
He's on the left. He's on the left. That's what we need.
You're over in
Better
the slums area,
Okay.
and you are like a street or two away from getting back to the main road.
Is there any place nearby that we could possibly seek shelter at?
There's a lot of
Anyway?
buildings here. I mean, all of these buildings have doors. You know what I mean? So that any of those can be ducked into if that's what you're trying to do, or if you're trying to like disappear into the sewers, or
There are the sewers that
there
run
are sewer
underneath, right?
entrances
Probably
nearby.
better off
here.
going down the sewers in the building.
I would think the sewers would be the smart way to go.
I mean, yeah, but how far away?
I'm not one for like aborting a mission. However, knowing I'm gonna look back at Lucas and I'm just gonna like trust what he says because he has been so helpful. And I'm not one to easily trust someone in situations like this, but for some reason she feels like she can trust this individual.
Well, obviously we're kind of a little bit.
Don't have any choice.
Yeah,
Where's
I mean,
the
we're kind of
nearest-
out of our
Where's the
element here.
nearest sewer entrance?
It'll be off the map.
Where?
If you get off the map, you get onto that next road. There's going to be a couple of like manholes.
Is
that
it
you
like
can go to.
straight ahead or around that corner?
Once you get off the map that way,
Okay.
you could be able to get there. It's actually not that far.
Would you say we'd be able to get there before he gets here?
It'd be close, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say. Oh, I have to grab Aggie.
We do. We have
Yeah.
to crack eye.
Is he near? Is he on the way to the sewer?
The other problem that you have right now,
Because we have to kill the guy.
you need that guy's blood.
The dwarf.
If you don't get his blood,
Oh yeah, then I
then
have to
Aggie's
stay.
gonna die.
Okay, then I gotta stay. I gotta try that first.
So
I can do this.
Where are you though?
I'm right in front
You're right in
of
front of him. Yeah.
do you put all these kind of thoughts into the net?
him. Yeah.
Well, I just tell them in there that I have to. I can't leave without that guy's blood.
Do you want to go grab Aggie and we'll
I'll do that.
focus
I
on getting
can-
the blood?
Yeah, yeah. I can go.
I
grab
can
If you
disable
wanna-
his make it so that you can turn and run.
Who's
So that he
got,
doesn't
who's
get an
got the
opportunity
thing
attack?
that keeps him from transforming right away?
Clementine does. Clementine booked it out of here because of Beckett.
Is the smoke causing us any problems still?
No, right.
It's only around him for
up,
20
it's
feet.
up at the top of that building and kind of dripping a little bit off the side. Up at the top, there is a super dense smoke cloud, like somebody.
Hypothetically, I'm within enough like range of him to possibly slice him, and could I bonus action collect his blood
Yeah.
if I were to slice him? Right? Because I have a vial.
You have
of
a
one
really,
thing.
you particularly have a really easy way of collecting his blood.
I do.
So,
I know
the Durgar, or not Durgar, sorry, the evil dwarf.
He is. I'm going to go.
I
ahead
know,
and Make
he's
sure
good.
he doesn't go in. Does he look like a Durgar?
No, he looks like just a dirty, nasty dwarf. Like he's,
I mean, I do want him to die because
Dude,
Can
trust me.
dwarfs?
I just
Do they have
Yeah.
the same kind of invisibility that Durgars do?
you've seen him in the fight pop a potion to give him that effect.
he's a really bad person.
Which,
so-
ironically, since now it's his turn, he is going to take a swing.
I figured.
at
Because murder's
you.
okay for Ember if it's like that Old Testament justice. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
He doesn't have
the bad
his
guys off the
war pick,
map.
but he's going to swing a dagger at you.
Okay.
This dagger looks, it looks more like a butcher's knife.
Okay.
Not like they're full blown like
Heard.
the one,
Yeah.
but like one that they use to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sharp pointy one.
It's a carving knife.
There you go. That one.
stick him with a pointy
Hit a
end.
12.
Does not hit.
Okay. Slices at you with that, and
I
then
would just
as his bonus
weave
action,
away.
reaches into the other side,
Pops
downs
a
a potion,
Oh, not
and
again.
you watch him
Transform.
disappear.
Oh, he disappears.
I'm so tired of this guy.
Perception. No, it's not my turn.
You hear behind you, clang, ding, ding, ding,
Behind, like directly
directly
me?
behind you.
Even though Lucas is directly behind me?
Do you look?
No.
She's like, I don't
Roll
see a
me
thing.
perception check.
I'm blinded both eyes.
I'm blinded by the
And I have advantage on my perception.
I cannot see.
If I don't look at it, it's not happening.
That's going to be a 16.
16?
What do I see behind her?
Where are you at?
I'm literally like down the street.
You, actually give me a perception check on this one to see if you notice it. With all the
Hubbub.
the hubbub in the heads.
10.
10? Yeah, it's enough. You see what looks like a carving knife thrown behind. Like it falls on the ground behind.
Oh, falls on the ground. Got it.
It was
Not
tossed.
thrown. It just.
Yeah, it just lands behind her, like behind her feet.
What direction did it come from?
Her, like past her on the inside of the hall.
Like it was
Uh,
tossed
You hear sounds
Yeah.
of boots. Like,
down the hall.
Yeah.
Oh, he's here. He's just invisible.
so
He's just being
that's
fancy.
enough for you to try to make a swing.
Yeah.
It's
I-
a disadvantage because he's invisible.
Would it be a swing? Or could I do something else?
You could try.
Let the hate flow through you.
Looking down at the ground, just like footstep wise, can I kind of gather like any marking on the ground to see how far he is at the moment?
He doesn't have much.
He's not giving
wiggle.
up that kind of thing, but well, you
Yeah.
can tell when he started to move.
Yeah.
That was the check, the perception check. So I'm giving you an opportunity attack. However, it's an unseen enemy, so a disadvantage.
What would that be?
Can I move to go get Aggie? Or are we still in
Soon as-
initiative?
Yeah, we are still in
We
initiative.
are. Okay.
But you're next, so
Would,
Aren't I
would
after
we
bet?
whip it?
No, I'm
Top
before back.
round.
Oh.
Not 20.
Not 20.
Not 20.
Disadvantage?
Aw.
Still a nat 20.
Yeah.
What do you? How are you attacking?
That was fate right there.
Can I
It
go
was like-
bite?
Yeah.
You're doing
I'm
it.
gonna
The
bite.
dice insisted.
If you don't do the secondary effect of it, this would be the blood sample.
That's what I want to do.
Okay. So roll ahead and roll damage.
Getting fucking medieval. Why do we see the?
Okay, give me 1 second. I need
Actually, it's a nice way this happens. You would just see her like lunge forward for a second.
to. It's gonna be a D4 plus 2
Plus 4
plus 2.
for a crit.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it would be
4 plus 6.
a D4 plus what?
6.
4 plus 6.
Nice.
So yeah, she's just gonna kind of lunge forward, and the only one who's gonna see what happens is Lucas. But
Where do you bite him?
Well, why can't I see it? I'm
Well-
facing
do you know I'm biting him?
No, I'm at Tyler's asking, not come to. I can't see shit.
She's not sure where she goes,
No. Oh.
Uh-huh.
but it's the upper body. So
Thank God.
next up, Ember.
I would like to bonus action and put on my armor of Agathis, and I want to move.
It's an action.
No, it's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action now.
In a new edition?
Yeah.
Dope. I'm
Where are you
fucking
moving?
wild.
What is?
Armor back at this.
I'm a 5th edition.
What's the
apologies.
bonus action?
You watch as like
The
icy
brain armor.
plate-looking armor
Yeah.
crystallizes up and around.
And then he's that way, right?
Yeah, you're in the mist.
He's
How far can I move though? Only
he's
30
up
feet?
high
6
on the
squares? You can
roof
move 6 squares.
in the mist.
Can I get to him in 6 squares?
He's on the
Dash.
roof.
You can dash. You can
Oh,
move.
action.
You can move
Okay.
and then action dash.
Is
Okay,
he
so-
still on the roof though?
She's going for Aggie.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I'm
Where's
sorry.
Aggie over here?
She was pointing.
I'll give you 4, you
from
put
where
them.
she
Oh, he's
was
right there,
pointing,
yeah,
I
okay.
thought she was going towards
So I'm gonna
Beckett.
1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
good, though, 'cause then I don't
5,
have to try
and then
to
how many
I
dash?
got
ask the
you.
DM why I
Seven,
would have put up my
eight,
mage on that.
9, 10,
Like now,
Yeah,
Okay, I
you're
got
in a
him.
dangerous
Right up to
spot.
the back.
I
You
would
got
have
him.
probably put it up. We
Got
had
him.
just had a
You can
long
shove him in the
rest.
backpack.
So that because you bonus action cast and then moved like you did,
Mhm.
you don't have the actions economy to pick him up, but you're reaching down now to go for the
That's
back
just dumb.
because something can happen. Next up is
She explodes.
Arcus. You hear dee dee boom. Arcus
Alrighty, I mean business. Now this.
can't move. You used your move, but you have
Oh,
your action, your bonus action.
Where was that dwarf?
The dwarf's in the alley with me. Can you actually move my fig in the alley, please? I would say, how far in would that be?
That's where you were because that's where
One
you
bite. One bite in.
One bite, just a nibble.
Y'all don't know it's a bite. I never said what it was.
You did.
And so
I said I could
so
do
I get
this,
a
but I never
bonus
said I did
action
do
and I
this.
get a
Action.
action, but I don't get to move. Okay.
You move at 0 for the turn.
Well,
Me
anything
too.
I can do,
Well,
it's
Clover's
not.
out.
I'm not in. There's a building in
Clover's
between
kind of
us. So, oh wait a minute. No. I know what I'll do.
I love Dungeons and Dragons. So fun.
Okay, since I can't do much of anything. Oh, I can't do spells either.
Nope,
Well,
not as a
that's
dope.
You
just
transform
good.
back?
Yeah, I'll
Bonus action.
transform back. That's what
Damn
I'll
it.
do. What?
All right, there
You
goes
didn't want me to. That was not what you were planning, huh? Sorry.
Now you're just standing on top of a warforge.
I'm still pretty fast.
Yeah, you get the
Hang on.
Warforged pick.
Like a robot, I can run.
He's more than
Oh my
meets
gosh,
the
you're
eye.
the friendly. You're the what is it? The wild robot.
I'm not really mounted on him anymore though, because he's.
You're on my shoulder, on that little pad. Of
Now you don't get to control the movement.
I know it sucks.
I see why we're upset.
Listen. He might follow your lead.
No, you
So
won't.
yeah, you transform back and you still have your action now.
Okay, and then as my action,
Now keep in mind, there's up where Beckett's at. There's a dark cloud of smoke, and you can't see him.
right. So I can do one of two things. I can try to move the cloud with a little bit of wind, which probably won't work and probably won't do us any good, or I can spray a gentle mist of water down this hall and have all the like air, you know.
I will say this: you know that he's gonna come either out this way or out that way. If he's gonna like run,
Okay, so why don't we do it down this hallway,
okay.
down here?
But you're here.
What did I just have?
Right.
So the problem with that is moving.
It doesn't
Got
say
it.
anything
least
about
it's not
me
dead,
having
though.
to. It says.
Yeah, but I got it. That's all that
Let me
matters.
see. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Range 30 feet. Oh, but 5 feet. What's that second number? 5 feet. It says you exert control over the elements, creating one of the following effects within range. So 30 feet.
You can't. Do you have to see it though?
And it doesn't say anything about it.
What spell is it?
Elementalism.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah.
2024.
So if I did beckon water, you create a spray of cool mist that lightly dampens creatures and objects in a 5-foot cube. Oh well, that's no good.
Okay, well
Alex says
there's
that's no good.
What about I put it right here? Maybe, and maybe I'll get him before he gets down there. I'll put it right.
You could a good place to put it would be right here.
Okay.
So that if he
Oh,
walks,
because that's a
There's
hall
a
too.
few
Gotcha.
there,
Okay,
so-
let's do that.
so I'm
Yeah,
actually
not
gonna
the
put a
handbook, but
put a
Put a
dice.
little mist there.
Put a
It
mar-
seems to like them though.
Yeah, I mean I learned how to play.
Sorry.
Well,
fifth editions.
You seem to like the new rules.
I do.
Yeah.
I like the new DM's
There's a lot of good things.
handbook.
I have both handbooks. I need to
All
look at
those
the DM
questions,
handbook.
I've like those.
Okay,
that
like-
answers so many questions that I've had about
The hot take that like I have over this is I actually like the change they made to paladins. I think paladins were way overpowered in the last edition. If you
Mhm.
cross-classed into paladin from any other class, you got a significant increase to what your damage output was. That was not fair to anybody who wasn't playing a paladin. So, like, being able to stack additional dice of damage on every single attack, that's too much. Now that it's restricted to once per turn, as it being a spell, do I agree with that? Whatever. I can take it or leave it on that, but they had to figure out a way to make it work with mechanics.
Yeah, and Cypher, the spells and actions are the same thing. There's no difference really.
Now is Clement time. I would say on the shoulder of the Warforged, or you could have dropped down if you wanted to as you transform.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down on the sprint. Okay. And 1, 2, 3.
Keep in mind, you do have the thing to keep him from transforming.
Oh, I know. Okay. Yeah.
He's like, I'm
That is
aware.
not my concern. That is not my concern at all. I'm gonna get here. Can I see the people?
You can see as the next map would be laid out that not like right there in the next square, but it opens up into a bigger part of the street, and
There's business going on.
there's people moving
Okay.
around.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself.
Okay.
Ooh.
I want to take the appearance of like a middle-aged, like halfling like just an average kind
Okay.
of guy, like a shorter guy with like a cloak, kind of, yeah, and then just try to like, I'm still moving, but I'm gonna try to relax my run into like a
Okay.
walk.
All right. Bringing it to Lorelai.
Awesome.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't
be
be
suspicious.
suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Yeah, Clementine's got underneath the hoodie.
I would say as a bonus action, you could clean yourself up.
I was also gonna
Who's
ask
she
if
at?
I would be able to.
She's got like
The
a
Yeah.
blood- yeah.
like a long sleeve, like
So
white,
she would do that.
like
do
skin
that.
tight sweater.
Yeah.
And over it, she's
If
got
she
like
dipped
fireman's
back out, would that
pants
promote? Or
with
is
like
it
all
still
these
running?
like bandoliers on
Please
it, but,
don't.
like
Yeah.
knickknacks
I'm
and
gonna
shit. And she's got
book
this
it
big
towards Aggie.
holster like right here across her chest for the thing
It'll
under her
take
coat.
your action.
It looks really
Yeah.
stupid, yeah.
Oh no, you're hasting.
You
So
should draw
you can get there
this
as well.
to see
It
it.
would be 35. That would be 70
So
feet.
do you want to say in the net that you've got the blood?
Yeah. So she's gonna tap in and be like,
So you can,
blood sample secured, heading back towards the.
so you can
little
move
one
12
now.
squares as your move action.
Yeah.
But he's not dead.
No, but I got his blood.
Ember's
You
gonna
bit
ask
him
if he's
and
dead
got his
in the
blood by
net.
biting him?
You don't know I bit him.
I guess that's true.
No one knows I bit him.
But Ember
I
is.
just
When they see
wanted
you
to
go,
know.
it can be
No.
pretty.
Actually, the only person that would have been able to see it would
Was
be Lucas.
Lucas.
So
I'm
who's
gonna.
actively projecting a net to everyone
But
to share his thoughts.
you wouldn't see. But would he project that to y'all? Is what I'm asking.
Hey, Ember's
he's
not
more
happy
he's
that
more
he's not
concerned
dead.
about keeping a live feed on the guy flying in.
Yeah,
So-
I'm going to, as I run
Fucking-
past, Lucas, I'm just gonna give like a subtle
Yeah, good.
head nod.
I think you get to Aggie.
I get to Aggie.
Because you can move the 12
Little
squares.
fist bump.
Yeah, just like a little. And I'm gonna hold out the blood sample to you.
Okay.
Now you still have an action.
You can give it. I don't. Like it's your turn.
I-
You can
The
give it
blood
to him
by
if you
itself
want.
does nothing.
No, I have. I'm
Oh,
giving it to you to
you
keep
need to
safe.
get it
Has-
to.
Oh my god, this one
Wait,
who's
you-
on the run, who just left us all?
Wait,
Jesus.
would I be able to go back 1 second? Would I be able to get to
Freaking
Clementine
Benedict
instead?
Arnold over here.
Yeah,
I
you
think
run the
that's the right-
corner, but
Yes.
you see an old halfling man.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'll keep what I was
Just
doing.
Traitor?
Well, if you
He's
wanted
like,
to
"Fuck
say you
everyone else."
went that way,
Deadass.
saw that it wasn't Clementine not there, then you could spend your action to get to Aggie in that way.
Let's do that.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you would see like
I need
a
the thing
freaked
for my
out,
dragon. I need that
freaked
thing.
out old
It's not that
halfling
right.
just
I
like.
have to
Perception
go
check
make
to
it.
see.
Oh, well, you can't leave then.
Um,
You just stay.
roll me a deception check with advantage.
It would be, and they have to investigation beat my DC.
Sure.
So, you roll
And I'm rolling a what?
investigation.
Well, fuck
That's
me.
what the spell says.
No.
It's only 13.
Yeah, it's a
No, I got
terrified halfling.
I got a
man.
3.
The terrified halfling face.
I'm
Yeah,
just
you're like,
gonna.
Don't mind me, just a.
Does anyone see
bystander.
him? Do we see him?
No, he's a halfling
He's,
man.
everything he's done has been out of shot.
That's what I mean. So
That's
no
what I'm
one
saying.
saw him.
Just like no one saw the bite, no one saw him transform.
So we have no idea as characters where Clementine is.
Correct.
Great.
The only person that
Fantastic.
might know,
Me?
the only person that I know is Arcus. 'Cause
He
he's
looks
standing-
like he doesn't know.
He's standing right there. But
Should I do it? What's wrong?
actually, you give me a perception check based on your DC. Because this is him being able to see you casting the spell. What's your
13.
13, and I'm doing perception.
Yeah.
With all 3 of my checks.
No, just your
Just,
one.
just the one.
Oh, even though it's
I get. Oh, because he's asking because he has the advantage on his
Advantage.
perception action. Just one.
Roll one to see what we get.
okay. No, I didn't do
Yeah, you got a
25?
25.
that. Oh. Never mind.
Yeah, you
have to
would
wait
have
till pops
seen
up.
Clementine transform into an old halfling man.
Thank God. At least
But
someone paid
unless you
attention.
actively push that in on your turn to say you saw it, then it's not in the net yet. Bringing that around to Boots. He's going to hop up on top of this building up here.
Where at?
Just on top.
As soon as he gets a few steps in, you don't really get eye shot on him, so just take him off the board. And then that's going to bring it to... You see a mist-covered, invisible thing come around the corner here.
Good plan.
And he's like...
Oh, jeez.
Gotcha.
And-
Clementine Clementine sees it or Arcus sees it?
You watch as the invisibility fades, as you see them chugging a potion
Oh.
and looking out.
Why don't he just die already?
Well, we've only done 13 damage.
No, from like the first time we had it, like he remember that? Like
Oh,
we,
yeah.
like
He regenerated because of the troll's blood.
again.
So
No, this is the second time.
So note to self: always burn the body. We're gonna take a lesson from Supernatural and always burn the
We're
body.
gonna take a lesson from Evil Dead and dismember the
And
body.
give me some sugar.
Dismember and burn.
Both, why not?
This is my boomstick.
Let's dismember them, burn them, and bury
Next
them in
up
different
is
places.
Arcus.
All right. So, let's see.
Happiest laundry ever.
That machine's busting loose.
Won't you miss that sound?
It's never ending, actually.
It's like in case you're taking a nap, you know.
Well,
Break it down.
let's see.
Break it down now, y'all.
That guy, I don't particularly need to deal with.
Are you sure about that?
Well, is there really? I mean, all I need is you and somewhere to go that's far away. But I don't know how to do that.
Also, can someone answer me? Because I asked like 3 times.
What's that?
Who sees him, the troll? Is it Clementine or Arcus?
They both do.
Anybody who has
we know
like
his back's to him.
After his
My back
illusion's
is to that
gone,
thing.
Yeah.
he
I'm not.
changes back.
I do not care.
He gives up. After he gets water on
anybody
him,
who's
he
got an
says,
eye line on it, I would be able to
Change-
see.
drinks
It.
another
So
No, but he said you see him. Were you talking Clementine sees him or Arcus sees him?
both. I would say
Okay.
both. I'd say
Arcus, you should turn around.
I will.
I hear him Hulk out at the very
just because the characters turn around on the map doesn't mean they're
Right.
they're facing. In D&D, everybody has 360 degree
Okay.
like sonar.
Let's go.
Well, we will try this again.
It's not. There's some games where you have to.
Are you gonna tell us that you found Clementine? That you know where Clementine
Yes,
is?
I will
Okay,
tell over the net. It's that old man that's trying to get away. He is not really old.
great. It's very
And-
specific.
And
He's not really old, guys.
Can I tell Lucas to cut the net?
You
No.
can ask. You can ask.
Why?
Right?
We're not trying to harm you.
I know he's not very helpful, is he?
Yeah, you promised to help my dragon. I thought we had a moment in the lab. Like, with
Nah,
the-
he's just being a little bitch.
he is being a little bitch.
That's
All
your
right.
opinion. Congratulations, you have it. You
Yeah.
don't have anything else.
Table bullying
All
is
right.
real. Oh my
I'm-
I'm
god.
fine with it. If
Someone
y'all-
asked
if
him.
y'all
He
want,
guts it.
how
if
many
y'all
feet
want to
does a
stay here
large
and die
character
That's
together,
what we have.
How many feet does a large
I'm actually on my
character
way
move?
running.
They're anywhere
We
between
have
like
loyalty
30
and
to 40
bravery
typically.
and connection.
All right.
I'm just here for the
So I'd
dragon.
probably get 40 if I became a
Is
big,
there?
big robot.
Oh, you do. You.
I have a potion of growth.
Ooh. You want to go?
I think that's the best bet I've got. I got a little bit more speed, and I'm big
You
like
might have
him,
more balls than that.
and I can grab her, and she
You
can't
might
do
have
much
more balls
about it.
than that.
you're
I
about
was
to
my
see
doing
best
the tough
guess.
cookie in the
You're,
last
you're
campaign.
about to
It's
see
a
what's
bonus
gonna
action
happen,
for the
and I'm
potion,
not
so-
staying
Yep.
for it.
So bonus action,
We find it a
and then
lot tougher in the last
Do we have the
campaign.
other fig? Because it's a little bigger.
yeah, I'll
Okay.
do 1,
We'll just swap it to this one.
2, 6.
Grab that bitch. So she's not going anywhere.
With big me.
You're coming with me. Children tapping?
Do you wanna
Oh,
offer
my
a
God.
ride essentially? Are you gonna offer to?
No, I'm at this point. I'm just gonna grab her.
Oh,
I am. Yeah, I'm big and giant. I'm just gonna grab her like a little kitten.
Roll that.
You're gonna get us all fucking killed.
Do you want to? It's a grapple check, so roll it.
Why am I gonna get you killed?
If you promise you
Well,
help my
if you would be a little bit
dragon.
more forthcoming with information, maybe I wouldn't have
Not
to do
20.
such a.
Jesus Christ! Oh
Yeah,
my
you
god.
reached out a scoop, and it's just slippery. Maybe it's the
Oh.
illusion.
Right through your legs.
Whatever.
Clementine's next.
Oh my god.
Since I just made that nat 20, do I need to disengage?
He's not an enemy.
So I made.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
he is though.
no
I'm not. That's the
really.
point.
That's
we're
the
not enemies. We just can't believe
If-
you're missing out on us. Like you're supposed to be helping us.
contrary to popular belief. Allies don't provoke from their allies. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. I'm dashing down the street toward the people. I want to get in the crowd.
He wants to be where the
Um,
people are.
Well, I will. Say, can we say back through the net? Like, why are you running from us? Jickies.
It's not from you.
And I say through the net,
Maybe if we work
You-
together.
you're betraying us.
I don't know
Well, you agreed to help Aggie.
Not if it costs me my life.
Oh my god.
But you don't think
Yeah,
that we'd work
you
better
run out.
together?
Yeah, there's all of us here.
Like, that's up to you guys. You want to take a second to sort this out?
I'd be like,
pause
there's
the
all of us
initiative.
here, so you know, you don't know us, you don't trust us very much.
No, I'm not gonna rationalize above the table. I'm running to the people. That's it.
I would say this is through the net. You guys.
Yep, so you're still hearing me talk anyway. I'm
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
Ember's basically going, this motherfucker.
Clementine is just for Clementine. Clementine's not for our group. Clementine
Yeah,
is
but-
going to do what Clementine wants to keep Clementine safe, and that
Well,
is
I don't
something we need
care.
to understand and accept.
Beckett
I don't
literally
care.
looked me dead in the face and said that other people, including that dude flying toward us, are looking for us.
I do.
Y'all are
I-
losing it if you don't
Well,
think he's
I
gonna
through
snatch
the net-
all of
through
us.
the net,
Okay.
I
Doesn't
would
matter if
say,
we stand in
I
a circle
agree
and
with
hold hands. He's gonna
Clementine.
kill us all,
Say,
bro.
what do
Y'all
you
are fucking
have?
tripping, bro.
I agree.
Y'all
I
are fucking
agree with
tripping, bro.
Clementine on this.
No,
I
but
do
I'm
too.
gonna ask the net, where's the stuff that I need for my dragon?
I gave it to you.
I'm gone. I'm in the crowd.
Yeah, you hit the crowd. You would have had to move and dashed, right, to
Yep.
get into the crowd. So you're not gonna be able to stealth yet and to mix in, but you've hit the crowd. So you want to take your guy forward, perfect. And it's Lorelei's turn.
I'm booking it
And
too.
you're saying to him or to Clementine, what do you need from the net? Like what do you like? Where are you going? What can I get? That kind of thing.
Yes.
Do you respond? Because
Say-
Lucas has not dropped the net.
I'll say I need the blood and I need time. And one of those is not gonna happen, so I'm out of here.
Time is not gonna happen?
I'm booking it in.
Well,
I'm
the
going
two
towards the sword.
things that
I
happen
did my
is
job. I
have
gave the blood. I know I have a mission to finish, but I need to get out of here.
Okay, so you're into the streets too.
Yeah.
You're hasted, so
Yep.
you're
Would I make it through the sword in time?
you would see the little halfling person starting to cut through the street.
Yeah.
Do you go with them or do you spread out?
Am I able to, based off of like where I saw them prior and now where they're going now, am I able to deduce anything about this person in particular to see? Because I still don't know this person's Clementine.
Arcus put it in the net.
You did? Okay, I didn't catch that. I'm sorry. How much does Clementine weigh?
60 pounds.
Can I carry
She's
Clementine to the
underweight.
sword?
It would be
No,
an
she said
opposed
no.
check to like. I mean, like it's a grapple check if you're gonna try and manhandle them. But if you're like, hey, you want to lift?
I'm gonna hey, you want to lift thing
That's up to them.
to get to the sewer to get out of
Because
here and cover
you
it.
two, because of the haste on you,
Yeah.
could get to the sewer entrance right now.
Would Clementine be interested in getting a lift to the sewer entrance to get there quicker?
Well, I feel like we were all going to the sewer.
Sewer entrance? I don't know what you guys are talking about.
A long time ago, we said we were all gonna go to the sewer and not
To
go
go
up
underneath.
the.
That way
were
we
gonna
get
use
out
the
of the
roof. We were gonna
crowd.
go down to the sewer, but then Clementine ran away,
Because the sewer entrance
and
is
now
that
this
way.
guy is.
I'm headed to. I want to get back to the casino. That's my only directive right now.
Yeah, but all of us were gonna go down to the sewers to get away, to leave.
Yeah, I don't know about any sewer.
Do you
Nobody told me that. I only know what I know.
heard? Did say it in the net. However, I'm gonna ask, do you want to lift down below to make it back to base, basically?
If you walk up to me in the crowd, I'll turn around and I'll face you.
I'm gonna say it in the net. I'm not gonna say it out loud.
But
I'm
you're
gonna say
standing
it.
next to me.
I'm gonna say it on my way to you.
Okay. When you
She's
get
not
up to
blowing
me,
your cover.
Get up to
Yeah,
me.
I'm not gonna blow your cover at
I will
this.
turn around and look at you. I was down to help you, but I'm not down for helping you to be the last thing I do.
Well, that's why I'm asking if you want a lift down below to get you off of the street. Because I don't know who this person is, but I have a feeling they would be able to spot you in a crowd, even if you are disguised.
I don't know. I think that these people here, it's the fact that Beckett knew that this guy was gonna come or that other people were coming means that he's gonna help, and they have a tracker on me anyway, so it's not gonna help you guys if I go with you.
I'll nod at that and I'll say I'll meet you at the casino, and I'll continue to the sewer.
You hear a loud. There's a guy in white armor slams
Oh, we forgot about him.
into the top of this building.
Well, you didn't.
And you guys watch exploding out from this side and into this building
Yeah.
is 12 holding, like bear hugging Lucas into this building. The net drops. The last thing as the net drops is you just hear him scream, "Run," in your heads.
Well, I mean, like I said, we already decided we're heading to the sewer, so that's where I'm going. To the sewer. With my dragon.
You
the
see,
blood.
you specifically see stepping out into the street, Beckett. He makes eye contact with you as some people pass between you, and then you don't see him. Ember, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna back to base.
Okay.
There's nothing else
Oh,
for me to
Tyler,
do.
can you please take my character off the board?
I'm assuming that's where we're all going.
Thank you.
Are you taking the sewer route too?
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm in the same sewer as they are. They're way ahead of me. They're not near me anywhere.
Well, the
so-
sewer entrance was over off the board. That's why I ran that way.
Yeah, so whatever. I'm just gonna go down the sewer and head back to base.
You 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get to the end of the like all the way down the hall, down to the end of the map. You do see Biggins over there. Who picked up Aggie? Was it you or you?
She has Aggie.
Okay.
She has Aggie and the blood.
So you're still on the map though, but
Because
you're
that
like,
way,
here
if
at
we
the
get
end.
lost in the stores, you still have that
Oh.
blood before I get there, or vice versa. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not over yet, because that
Well, he can't
The-
see us now that we're in the sewer, correct?
You're not there.
Not yet.
How am I not in the sewer?
Please, all the way to the end. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, you're at the end of the building.
You just made it to where you can get
Because
to the,
that's
was your,
only my move speed.
Yeah.
that's your
I
move, that would be
had
your move and your
I
action
had
to do
haste
that.
casted on me by Lucas, so I was
Which
able to move.
that as you got to the
So-
sewer, you started to pick up the thing, and all of a sudden the haste dropped, and you just locked up. All your muscles
Yeah.
locked up as all the effects. You were stunned from the effect of the haste
So
spell. and
where was my action in that?
dashing.
You
If
ran.
not, you go back 6 squares.
So you
Okay.
would you want to back it up the few squares?
The only thing that you could attack from that angle, there is a hole in this building, and you could blindly fire into that. But there's enough debris and like stuff happening here, you don't know who you'd be shooting at. Because Lucas and 12 are in this building going at it.
You could.
And they wait, hold on a second. Then the 12 and them don't see me, but that troll sees me.
Right. If you got to this end of the hallway. If
Yeah,
not,
I
you
mean, but if
could
I
also
stay,
stay back a square and stay out of eye shot.
then let
yeah.
me stay back a square and out of. But then
And then you still have your bonus action if you have anything.
okay. I don't think I have anything I could use for bonus action. That's helpful because I'm far away.
Got it. Now it's Biggins. It's gonna be the battle of the Bigginses.
Because I also can't see anyone because they can't see me, right? Can I see them?
You could peek around the corner and kind of look.
If
And try to
I
stay-
use my bonus action to hex, will they know I'm there then?
They know they got hex, but they might not see where it's coming
Because
from.
let me just use that as my bonus action
You
then.
want to cast bonus to move the hex to him?
Yeah.
Good it. And now Biggins. Just gonna come up and he's like, he throws 2 punches at you.
yeah.
Marcus.
Big me.
I hit AC of 20 and I hit a 13. I think only one of those connects.
Yep,
right?
just the 20 connects.
For 7 bludgeoning damage. And go ahead and roll me a dex or strength save. DC is 13. Because he gets to
Do I
try.
have any extra strength? Well, I'll just do dex anyway.
Yeah,
17.
he doesn't know able to grab you.
Alright.
All right, and that's gonna bring it to Arcus.
Oh, again?
I haven't gone.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
No?
Oh, what did you just roll?
Oh, that was
other
because you were
guy
trying
was
to
I
grab
was
it.
trying to grab him.
Oh,
That was it.
Got it. Got it.
I will.
It's very stressful.
Just probably. I'm not gonna touch him. I was gonna push him, but I don't know. It's icky.
Could you? I don't think he'll move.
What's your
You
burn
can
up
touch
to,
him.
by the way?
Oh, He's probably watching over me over here somewhere.
Okay.
But I don't think he's going to
From
interact.
his vantage point, he can see people like trading blows on the inside of that building.
He
right
can.
there.
Yeah.
You can see that flash of purple from Lucas's blades. But you also see like white armored fists just boom. And every time you do it, like you can see this building over here. It's like,
Right.
like windows are shattering.
I definitely want to get out of here. I'm trying to think of the best way to do that.
Are you heading to the sewer with the rest?
Yeah, I'm just going to shrink.
I mean, you're close.
Yeah.
Not that far. But if he moves away, that means then you would provoke him.
Could
right?
do you have bonus
You could
action?
disengage as an action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your
Okay,
move?
so I can disengage and then I can shrink. I can't help you though in that case, but I can.
Well, if you disengage, moved
Well, you
away.
need to help me. I have my armor on.
The other thing I
I'm
can
like close.
do would be.
What's that D4 at the end?
That's where his misty patches. Where he,
Heard. Okay.
It's what made the invisibility should be seen.
Other thing I can do risky, but a shocking grasp
I was
would.
like, use your Shiloh. You had your.
Your
Your
child.
Shalala buff.
Shillelagh
You got it.
or Shiloh. I got
You
it right now.
the
Now I'm
shillelagh.
confused
the
as to
shillelagh's
what's
right, not
funny.
the Shiloh.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do a
Z roll a perception.
shocking grasp. I just want to get one hit in. That's crazy.
9.
Go for
Because
it.
I could do it. I could just do it disengage.
Well, if you do that though, you deal damage and he can't attack because shocking grass stops him. Yeah,
but is it guaranteed to hit?
he's not wearing metal. Oh, I mean, he's got. You know what? He's wearing enough metal. It's typically if people were wearing like plate armor and stuff, you'd have advantage on, and like the different
Right.
like whatever. But I'll give you advantage on this one because he's got enough metallic components that
Okay.
he's here.
Good. Let's try it. So first one.
A 9.
Mm-hmm.
The backpack shifted.
25. All right. That was the first one.
25.
Yeah.
Have you checked the back?
So
No, I haven't got a chance.
he is shocked. I guess it doesn't make him go prone though, or fall or anything. But I'll turn and run and.
How much damage did you do?
Oh,
That's the fun part.
that is. Get out of here. But 6.
6.
And then.
You. And he's like.
Yeah. Can I get to the sewer? Because I can also switch back to a rat if I need to. Just scurry off, kind of thing.
I think you have more of a quicker movement speed as your druid than you do as a rat, correct?
Correct.
But you could blend in easier.
Yeah.
The rat.
True.
At the last moment, do the black rat thing.
Try to see, because you have 6 squares of movement as you, and then you can bonus action as you get into the road.
Actually,
So like,
if I'm still big, I've got 8 as me,
okay,
Oh, that
and
is
then I
true.
can switch to the rat.
you'd be a big ass rat. Rats.
Oh, can
Rats
I
in
not?
Manhattan.
Oh, I
What-
can't.
what's the ones from the
Rodents of unusual size?
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
I have
no.
no idea what you're talking about.
The Princess Bride.
Oh, I've only seen that once.
The Rouses.
And I'm in the camp that thinks it's overrated, so.
It thinks it's
Overrated.
overrated.
Oh,
Really?
you're actually wrong, bro. The R-rated. That's the wrong version.
Overrated. I was like, I don't get what all the hype is about. This movie.
Pretty funny.
It's cute.
You never bet on this.
my mom's
Bet against the
favorite movie of all
Sicilian
time.
with deaths on the
It's your
line.
favorite movie of all
My
time?
mom's favorite movie. of all time.
Yeah, no, I
My
don't.
second favorite
Ew.
movie. of all time.
So if I can pull that off, I'll do it that way. I'll even use a chain, one more change if I need to ensure that nobody sees
Yeah.
me.
What you're going? Are you going rat? Or
Well,
are
you know
are
what?
Are you going big wolf?
Oh,
For the sewer.
can I not? I can't shrink.
I mean, you could let the other spell go. Oh no, it's a potion. No, you can't. You're just big.
Then I won't worry about switching to anything else. I'll just
All
run
right.
out. Yeah.
Just take off.
Coin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coin.
So you're gonna clear the
Where's the
map.
more
You're
like-
gonna get to the edge of the map and go off of that.
Yep.
Bring it to Clementine. The net drop. You saw, you felt, you interacted. You feel the turbulent emotions of what's happened in this event. What do you do?
that's right. You're not under the sewer or anything yet.
Do I see anything? Does anybody see anything of Lucas at all? Anywhere?
The bird
He's
is.
But you're also
Link's-
not in
Link's
the
you
gone.
know
now.
what? Link's gone, but even from here, you can hear continuing sounds of like real low. Through your feet, you can feel like the base of the impacts that are happening. Lucas is tough.
He's tough.
Lucas is very tough. He's a survivor, and
He's
you've
a
seen him get
survivor.
like wrecked, and then stand right back up. So you don't know who's the bet on this fight, the immovable object or the unstoppable force.
Damn.
I was very stressed.
No, because I know what I would have done if I wasn't as far. But
Too far for it.
yeah. If I'd gone last in initiative, this is like a different game.
Go backwards in time and change. No.
Top of the round is the new last, right?
No time travel like the other ones.
I'm like 40
Don't
feet
quote
off
me.
the board, aren't I?
Yeah.
Man, there's nothing I can do.
You at this point would see coming out of that area a big version of Arcus. They like Groot when he gets big.
Fuck. Man, I have to just keep going. This sucks. I have so much that I could do if I was there. But I won't make it in time to do anything, and if I do, I'll get grabbed. Well, hang on now. I'm 40 off the board. That means I could get 20 back onto the board if I ran back. Yeah, I'm coming back.
You see a little halfling man come screaming back into there, not screaming, but like dashing back into the
To the area or
Yeah.
to the sewer?
no,
No,
to
into
here,
the area.
Oh.
which you recognize from the when the net was up. This was what Clementine looks like.
I'm dropping this guy stuff. This guy.
At this point.
Lorelai, you're stunned,
I'm stunned. I can't do anything.
bringing it to Lucas. You see in a cloud of purple smoke, Lucas appears. That's over there. Right there, right outside of the building.
Here?
He, like, you can, like, it looks like his left arm.
Ooh, good
Nice
catch.
And I saved.
That mic is like
Yeah, the mic is.
barely on.
It's so precarious.
There you go.
His left arm is like not in the socket and bent in like 3 different ways that it shouldn't. But it still has a purple beam at the end of it, like in his hand. His right, he's got a scimitar like held backwards. It looks. The scimitar is the best way to describe it. It looks like a broken sword that's like with jagged pieces with markings you don't recognize, but the glyphs on the top of it glow purple. And across his face is a bloody handprint, and his eyes are not glowing. And you watch as the energy beam sword goes bing, 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 and stops. Looks over at you guys. This isn't good.
Where is he looking over?
He looked at you guys, seeing that thing. He's got one choice. He did. Let's double check something before I
Does 12 come out of there too?
because you would tell that you've seen him do this. He used the dimension door, his cloak. He's going to gesture
used Dimension Door? 12?
Lucas.
Lucas.
Gonna gesture at. I can't do that. He's gonna like looks like he's trying to do something, but the sonic powers just don't activate. And that's gonna bring it to 12. For lack of a better fate at the moment. Where is this one? Okay.
Okay. My toe just got right over.
He levitates over the threshold. You see him just, and as he does, like reality around him seems to like condense, and he just goes. And he gestures forward, a very familiar form of what anybody seen Dragon Ball.
Yep.
But rather than there being an energy blast, you see Lucas. Let's see what happens real quick. It's a good roll. Still takes some damage from this. Like crosses his arms and like the broken arms like bent at a weird angle, so he's like doing like this. And you see like the skin and the flesh and the armor and stuff like it's like flaking off, like he's taking some sort of like concussion wave damage.
Yeah.
And he slides back 5 feet, but it looks like it could have been worse. So if you want to scoot him back one more square, and he takes a lot of damage.
He's still standing.
And he is still standing. It's going to bring it to.
What are you looking for?
Back. Can I get Beckett too? Beckett literally just walks back up into. He's going to be on the 2 squares in, about 2 squares out from the edge, and 2 squares in on the edge, back of the map in the corner.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. He just ignored me.
He's walking in. He's like, well, things aren't looking so good for you all, but if you just let me take the little gnome girl, everything will be fine. You all can go about your merry business, happy as clams.
Is he standing in front of me? Like,
Yeah,
can he see me? He can see me.
He just walked past you, and
He's
you don't
ignoring
know,
you.
but he's walking up like casual, like, and he's got his axes in his hands.
So, like, he's ignoring me. He knows I'm there, but he is not scared of me, so he's just walking
Is
past
Beckett
me.
taking damage?
Oh yeah,
Right? Is that what I'm understanding?
yeah.
Okay.
He looks like he's waiting for a response, and it's going to bring it to your turn.
Can I sacrifice my movement to check my backpack?
It'd be a bonus action. You don't have to sacrifice.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna check my backpack.
Okay. Aggie's in there, and he's curled up like real tight. He's and he's coughing really bad, and like the stuff coming out of his mouth is dribbling black out of his.
Well, I have nothing to do for him, so I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast the fuck out of
Beckett?
Yes.
Beckett or the big guy? You have your hex on the big guy.
No, I'm gonna.
The person she sees right in front of her.
Yeah,
for
because
it.
he's blocking my exit, and he's standing next
He
to Clementine.
currently is. Well, yeah, kind of is. Isn't
Yeah.
he? He's in a really happy spot.
Yeah, because if I go, he knows where I'm going.
Yeah.
And then he's
Okay.
also in Clementine's way.
Roll your deck.
She couldn't try to sneak past him, could she?
No, he saw me.
I know.
Yeah, he sees me.
You have,
I'm
to,
literally-
you have to break line of sight and then try to like do some shenanigans.
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 See.
Roll for shenanigans.
Where's my? Hold on, one side. There it is. Okay.
I feel like I ditched you guys, although your character kind of deserved it.
Who? Clementine?
She's a little girl. No, I keep reminding
There
myself
we
she's a
go.
little girl.
20. 20. That hits, right?
That hits.
How much damage you do?
9.
9.
Wait, let me see something first. So I'm doing 9, but I want to see something else. Really quick. Where is it?
Okie dokie.
Question: would you say when she was in the alleyway she picked up her dagger?
I'm assuming so.
Okay, I was trying to think of anything extra to do more damage, but I don't. So that'll just be 9 damage.
So just 9 damage?
Just 9 damage, yeah.
Okay. He's gonna use his action that he held he's gonna cast Spike Growth. And it's going to be the exit behind him, starting behind him into the square right in front of you, to the square going up against the wall, going back 20 feet into the crowd. Are
What is it?
Spiky brambles that come up that are about
Where does it start?
Right in front of me.
Right in front of
all
her.
the way-
Yep.
So starts there.
right there, goes
So-
to the end of the map and then goes back 20 feet.
Is
It's
he
a-
trying to block our exit?
That's
Yeah.
what it looks like.
But
It's a wall.
It's a patch with a
patch.
20 foot by 20 foot square.
So it goes this way. 1, 2. So
It's
he's not in
directly
it?
behind
It's
him.
no, it's the square
It's
directly
behind
behind
him.
him.
There you go, yeah.
Yep, like that, and then back off
20
off the map.
does it really block the sewer that's underground? Or is he
The
just...
sewer's off the map and a good distance
Oh,
away.
I thought
He's
it was
not
right
doing that.
next to it.
He's blocking. He's making it difficult and painful for you to get out.
I know,
without flying.
I just thought I was right next to it. Okay.
Um,
Wait, do I have... Did I use a bonus action yet for
Yeah.
this turn?
to check Aggie's bag.
Oh.
You can still move.
It doesn't know.
Next is the big thing. Big thing. He looks down at you. Looks over at Beckett and goes, It's the one with the energy blades, right? And he goes, yeah, that's our target. Run.
They were working together.
It's, he's gonna move and dash. But he's got an ability. He's gonna get a free attempt. Somebody roll me a d20.
3,
3,
2.
2. All right. they're both
Did you roll?
So, you watch as he just doesn't see it coming. His psychic powers are off, so he doesn't detect the motions, and the big trollish ogre creature just scoops Lucas up in a bear hug with his arms pinned down behind him, like on by his sides. He goes, you're going nowhere. This is gonna bring it to Arcus.
I'm already off.
Yeah.
I can still.
You could come
play.
back, or you could,
Were you past the,
because you're
Yeah.
just a little into.
But is he past those little spiky things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're on the other side of us.
Okay,
yeah.
so I can maybe see if I've got a spell or something that I could do from there. That might be convenient.
If you have a ranged spell, you definitely shoot at Beckett from
Yeah.
there.
What?
You guys scatter everywhere. You feel like it's so crazy.
Well,
I have to have like 6 backup maps.
wasn't the plan.
I do have maps in case you guys pursued farther into that too. That's crazy.
I'll do entangle on Beckett.
Okay.
That's I can at least.
I think
give-
it's just like you want to get the squares around him so he's in the middle of it.
Yeah, I just want to try to give everybody else a chance to get out of dodge.
It's a dexterity save.
It is 14.
It's a
It
total
says
of
strength
12.
though. Not a dexterity, is it? It says attack save strength 14.
Yes, it is
Yeah,
strength.
it doesn't matter because he's
Less.
still.
So it still failed.
He fails.
Okay, so you are restrained and. Do you get damage?
17.
I don't think
No,
so.
no, take
No, it's just-
Yeah, okay.
it's a crowd control.
Gotcha. So I'll do that, and then I'll hang out, I guess, and wait for
Okay.
everybody.
What does your bird do?
Can you peck out his eyes? I don't know.
That's a great idea,
If it's
actually.
if it's a familiar,
I was about to ask, is your bird
No.
not a familiar?
But if
It's
it's,
a familiar.
yeah.
It is a familiar.
Oh, never mind.
So does he not get his own attack at all?
No,
No.
only familiars don't get an attack. There's like rangers have their battle companions
Supporting
and stuff
role.
or whatever,
Gotcha.
and there's later on their spells that let you do it.
If I can assist either one of them, I'll do that.
You could have the bird come in and provide advantage on the next attack against Beckett,
Heard.
like swoop down and just
Yeah, let me do that. And I can't cut away any of those spikes, can I?
use your action to cast.
Yeah.
So
So no. All right.
it's gonna bring it to the top of the round.
Tyler's stressed.
Next up is Clementine.
Silver Knight, come with us.
There's no net.
Oh.
You reach out to the net.
Say
there's
out
no-
loud, come with us. Well, he still doesn't recognize you, does he?
No.
He does.
Clementine's Clementine again.
The ogre, is he holding Lucas
Yeah.
to let 12 beat on him? Or is he holding Lucas to take him as a prisoner? Like, what is 12's body language telling me here? I'm going around the corner.
You're moving around the corner.
12 is in a combat stance still, so he's like this, but you don't see the face. But the ogre's holding so that Lucas is like this, so he is kind of stuck.
Does
Does 12 look like he's about to punch?
Lucas see
He
Clementine?
could very well unload onto Lucas. The way he's poised, he's not poised like somebody who's like, oh, I got you. It's like, oh, now you can pay for making me work for this.
Is he
I
holding?
have one thing I can do.
Is he facing towards?
And if I do it
Clementine
and I
see
fuck
they
up,
can see each other.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
so bad.
Okay.
I mean, things are pretty bad right
Can
now.
we turn those fingers?
No, it could
No,
get
he's,
so much worse.
He's holding him like that. He's holding him towards 12.
Okay, my question was, could Clementine see Lucas? Lucas see Clementine?
Yeah, you could see Lucas, but not like a good shot at him.
But
You know
could
what I mean?
he
You can tell
see
he's
her?
definitely in there.
I can see 12 though. Clear.
You come around the corner.
I'm so froze right now. I want it honestly. I'm gonna tell you. I'm
I just want to take a moment to acknowledge that you guys are still level 2. This is crazy.
gonna tell you this, Clint, because I want to throw this out there, and I know that you kind of can help me sort through this because of what I know that I can do. The thing that I made earlier to suppress the ogre's powers, I think if I loaded that into the thunder cannon, I could blast 12 and give Lucas a turn to get away.
You want to try to do that?
I think I could do it. I think Lucas could get the ogre handled better than he could handle 12 right now.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to come around.
Yeah. But if I miss, I'm fucking. It's
You-
GG's.
When you do, you see 12's like getting ready to like
Punch.
either he's about to unleash or he's ready to attack. When he's the metallic helmet looks over in your direction, cocks his head. You hear and you hear over his like voice augmentation, Lily.
What?
Put him down. Now.
Deception.
Oh, my strongest. That's how I can go.
Reflexively, you watch 12 throw a punch in the direction of Lucas. Just to the side of Lucas's head. And you watch as bits of that wolf and the ogre thing fly out of the back of it. And it falls down. So tip him over.
Shit.
Lucas falls to the ground.
Wait. Can you go through that again? Because
12 punched the ogre, not Lucas.
It looked like,
okay,
Well-
that's gotcha. All right, because it missed Lucas's head. Okay, I was
He
very.
punched directly.
and he goes, Lily, I don't understand. We had orders to take him.
What does,
Some
what does
deep lore
Lucas look
here.
like on the ground?
Dead. I don't know.
Lucas looks like he was about knocked completely out, but you're watching just from like you watch that arm that was wrecked go and snap back into place like Deadpool.
He's
Like,
healing.
I didn't think he was gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna take the rest of my moves to start. I'm just gonna start walking over to him, and I'm chill. I'm de-escalated at this point. I'm
he
not
goes-
trying
he
to.
goes, why did Grix change the orders?
He didn't change the orders. I just need to do something first.
You see him like kind of like he shifts from combat pose to like a regular pose, and you watch as the ogre troll thing,
Yeah.
Leaking.
like it's the hole starts to close.
He's healing.
It's a troll,
Yeah.
We're never gonna get rid of this guy ever. That's what it
but
seems
it is Lorelei's turn.
like. Hi.
I'm gonna double back.
Okay, you could get there in a move because you're fast.
No, not.
Oh, the haste! Oh god, it's gonna take a move and a bonus action.
Yeah. Well, my thing is I have to go through the thicket.
Mhm.
Can I, from the tail end of the thicket, throw my knives at Beckett?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
It's a disadvantage because of range.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'd rather just try that. And then I would say I'm at that 20-foot mark, right on the other side,
Mhm.
not stepping quite into it.
Spiky growth coming up out of the cones.
First one.
Cobblestone.
First one's
Cobblestones.
probably not gonna hit out of 15.
15 misses.
No.
The two daggers. Look at
I tried.
Beckett looks over his shoulder like, what?
I tried.
Lucas. You watch him.
Wait, could
Stand up.
Question?
Reaches into his pouch. Takes a liquid off, like from a vial, and like dumps it over his face, and you watch it like wash the handprint off, and his eyes flare back up. And he does that while looks back confused at what's going on. Like, I just put you down. Like, what are you doing? The two blades snap back out. He looks back at you like, is this part of the plan?
As soon as I see Lucas's blades come out, before he even turns, I didn't use my action. Can I just blast him with the
Yeah,
anti
do it.
technovirus?
This is, I'm not going to make you make an attack roll. I want you to make a Tinker's Tools check.
Okay, just see if it fucking worked. Damn
Just
it.
see if this is successful.
Okay.
Because it's not a matter of if not you're going to hit him, because at this point he's kind of like not suspecting. This is were you successful in converting this over?
I have a D4. Do I have advantage or anything like that from anything? No.
You would have the heroic inspiration that you have from the day,
Oh,
so
shit.
you can have a reroll on this.
I'm just gonna use it because this is it. That's not gonna work. 3. Dirty 20.
You see,
23, sorry.
you see it. Boom, goes into his chest. Like, hits him. He looks confused. And then kind of seeps into like the soft parts of the armor. And you see all of a sudden he's like, it's just you see him like, and he locks and doesn't move.
I'll look at Lucas. I'll say run.
In your head. Know you. And he's going to run forward, stabbing both blades into him and drive him back into this building.
Damn, even with it no reverse.
Uno reverse.
No.
Listen, he could have just like cleanly sliced his head off. I'm just saying.
Next up is Beckett, who looks over his shoulder at you two tuckle fucks. He's like, "Not getting paid enough for this." And you see him pull another vial up, smack it on the ground, and smoke. The smoke fills the area again. Except for now, this time after the smoke only lasts for a few seconds, but as it billows up, he's not there.
Figured.
Like he's covered from the smoke, or he disappeared.
He
He disappeared.
He
pulled-
basically
it's not
did
like
a
he,
smoke
he
before,
pulled a
but
smoke
the-
bomb.
He pulled a smoke bomb.
He pulled a smoke bomb vanish.
We got fucking retreat.
So he's gone off the map. And that's going to bring it to...
The spike growth is still there?
Spike
Yeah.
growth is still there. That's as long as he's concentrating on that thing.
Okay, sure, spike growth.
Okay. It's going to bring it to Ember.
Well, I guess the only option is to go through the stuff.
You could give me a acrobatics or an athletics check to try and like skip up and over it into the other
Okay.
side.
Let's see which one I have better at. They're both. Oh, let's do that one. 8.
8. Yeah, it's gonna nick you.
I can't use advantage on this, right? Only attack rolls?
Yeah, go ahead, use
luck.
the heroic inspiration.
For my luck, yeah. That's what I mean.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, dude, definitely. You have luck. No, like I didn't know you had the.
What
Your
do
starting
you mean?
feat.
That's the thing you guys made for me.
There you go.
14.
14. Yeah, you're able to hop over, so you're
On the
into
other
this
side by me.
And you still have some movement. Are you gonna go all the way across?
Are you
I
dropping?
thought you were
I'm
coming.
just gonna. Can I just get through that and drop into the sewer?
You would have to run
Once you
some
leave
more.
this, once you leave the sewer, like sorry, leave this map, you're going to be about 110 feet away, like 70 to 110 feet
Oh,
from a sewer
jeez,
entrance.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
so I wouldn't even have made it to throw my dagger, by the way.
You made us think the sewer was a lot closer. That's what I thought. Like that's what I thought. I was like right next to
When
it.
I described that she could get there with a 70-foot burst of movement, I thought everybody understood.
I don't think that we
just
were
how
listening.
far-
Yeah, but my thing is, if it's that far from the other side of the spike growth, I wouldn't have made it to throw my dagger.
No, I'm saying like from where she was, it's 110 feet, but where on the other side of the spike growth, it's only 70.
Yeah, but I only have I didn't
You
have
know,
haste
wait a
anymore,
minute,
so I only
wait a
have
minute.
35 feet.
Wait a
Uh,
second. Is there anywhere else I can
that
go?
turn never happened then, basically.
Is there
Well,
any
you missed anyway.
What's that way?
This way is
A wall?
buildings.
So there's
More-
nowhere to go that way.
No.
Just
This way's
buildings.
the end of the alley.
Yeah.
Right,
That way is where?
the street, the main street,
Which is where the sewers are.
which on that main street
But I have to get through all the bramble, like right there, to get to
Right.
the main street. So even over here is where they are too.
over there's wall.
Yeah.
Okay,
stone
so
wall.
that's the only exit is that way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless you cut back through.
Wait, can I climb a building? Can I climb
Yeah,
on top of a roof?
you can climb on the wall.
So like,
Actually,
let's
yeah.
let's rewind then.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
Do you have a climb speed?
Do I have a what?
A
Do you
climbing
have a
speed.
climb speed, or are you just gonna try and climb?
I don't think I have a climb speed. Where would I
you
find that if
go
I
hit
did?
your walking.
Just walking.
Okay.
So, but I can do.
But
would
you
it-
can climb like along the side of the wall,
Good she.
or on a building,
I'm
or
still
up a
climbing up a
wall.
building. I'm
Yeah.
gonna at least get on a roof.
With that check
Would
you
that
already
be
had,
you?
you can get up
Yeah.
on this building you're at right here.
Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That way I can see
You have vantage.
all around. Yeah.
So you gotta move up into there. Somebody will move that thing, and then I would say you still have your action.
She's going this way.
Other way.
No, on the
On,
roof.
on top of the roof of that building.
I still have my action.
Mhm.
Okay.
From where she's at on the roof, would she be able to see into that other building where Lucas and 12 are? Because you said there's a hole in that building.
I would give you a perception check if you want to try and make it.
I'm not interested in those two.
Okay.
I'm leaving. I think I will hold my action because like I can't.
Okay.
There's nothing. I can't
Are
fly.
you holding like an Eldritch Blast or?
Let me do an Eldritch Blast to get rid of some of the stuff, so that way other people can leave. So
Alright,
other
you
people
want
on
to
the ground.
try to eliminate one of the spike
yeah,
squares?
because then I'm up here. I can see.
Yeah, roll me an attack.
And then other people can.
Instead of holding your action, you're in a blast.
Do I still have? I used one. Well, we rewound, so I haven't used my luck point even.
Right.
So I could use the luck point for this.
If you need to.
If you wanted
Okay,
to.
We'll
so
roll,
let's-
roll the attack first.
Yeah, but so I didn't use one yet because I rewound. Okay. So we are going to. Hold on, let me go back. Eldritch Blast. I forgot that's not at each one. Eldritch Blast. 20.
Okay. Yeah. You and you watch it just blast out the spikes of one of the squares.
Okay.
So that's at least
So that leaves what, 5 feet of
15.
3 more squares to get a clear line.
Because it's 20 feet deep.
So each square is 5.
So how many squares did I hit?
1.
Oh, just one. So 5 feet. Yeah.
So you clear up that first square.
Okay. And then I
and
think that's it for me.
it's gonna bring it to the big guy who's still on the ground, and then Arcus. Something that you could do with your druid, because you have the entangle kind of overlaying. She knocked off one of the chunks of the brambles in that one part. I would say if you roll me like a spellcaster check, which would be a wisdom check for you.
Mhm.
You could use your action to warp the entangle to like pull apart
Question.
and create like a tunnel
Okay.
in the spikes.
Didn't he have the Beckett entangled though?
So Beckett broke the entangle.
Looks like it.
Okay. 'Cause I didn't check.
So,
See.
spellcasting check.
Yeah, he had an effect going on the other building that was like a continuous billowing smoke, which is some of it's still there.
Yeah.
This one was more of like when he did it, it was like a and then he was gone.
Did not do well. I got
You'd be an 11.
I got a 9.
9. Alright, you're able to and peel back another square. So there's 2 safe squares.
So there's 10 out of the 20 that have been taken care of.
All right. I don't think there's.
Because me and you are basically apparently like right near each
Yeah.
other too.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's probably it. Who else is removed?
The ogre, is he like, how close is he to being awake based on the rate of healing
Oh,
that I...
He's probably gonna stand up next turn. The way the hole was closing.
Next turn. I'm gonna move over to him. I want to do 2 things. First thing, I want to slice off one of his fingers.
Okay.
Do I need to make an attack roll to do that?
That's more.
Can I ask a question though? Am I allowed to give my luck point to someone else? I can't do that. Okay.
If you ever got DM inspiration, you can give that to somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna slice off his finger. I have like a little knife that I can pull out of my thing. I'll holster my thunder cannon. I'll cut off his finger. Collect that. Hopefully that'll be 1 attack, and then use my other attack for something else.
I love how you're hopeful. You're looking at him like, please.
What would you like to do? What were you
I
trying
wanna
to do?
spark one of my perfume Molotovs and stuff it in his mouth.
I love it.
Roll me d20.
He's a troll, so I'm hoping
Mhm.
fire damage will suffice. Oh, that's terrible.
Is it cocked?
Oh no, it's a 9. I thought it was a 6.
Add your Tinker Tools check.
14.
Yeah, you're able to wedge it in there, and
I'll like, I imagine his jaw's kind of unhinged. I'll like push his jaw up into the thing, and I'll say, chew on that.
when you do that, their eyes open, and it's like, and like
Smoke.
his eyes start to go like jello, like melting jello, and like recede into his head. He opens his mouth, and he like teeth start to fall out.
Oh my god.
Like pieces of like flesh start to drip off of his face. Like he's like a wax sculpture that's melting.
Damn.
From the hole in his chest, you see like little a flame from the hole, the top of the hole, and the hole stops closing, and the body all the way down starts to melt.
Okay.
It's still technically alive.
I'm
not-
grabbing the finger, and I went 4 squares in. I'll take 2 squares out.
Okay.
And start running.
Okay. Bringing it to. Would you like to try and cut a path?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't have to. You can try something else.
I'm gonna throw another Molotov at the fire to burn it away if you don't do anything. It's my last one, but it's
At the flame on
on my
it.
turn, yeah, assuming that I don't get fucking my shit rocked in the
You're
meantime.
like, I'm sorry, you're throwing your flame where?
At the brambles that should burn them away.
Heard.
That's my... If you don't do anything, like I know you guys are kind of off in the distance, but
Yeah, I'll actually.
you don't want to like save
Should I
your
take my
skins.
oil and tinker tinderbox instead of flame?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll burn only 1 square.
Let me do that.
So there's only 1 square to worry about to get through.
That would be an action to do that. Yeah, bonus action to get it out. Action to set the fire.
And whatever movement you needed to clear the distance.
Yeah, because I don't think she can quite cut through it with the daggers. I don't have any other.
They take a lot of work.
The inside of this building, you see purple light start to flash out of the holes in the building, and I would say at a glance, you can see, you've seen Lucas do it, where he goes then and gets engulfed in the purple flame. That's what he's doing right now. So he's going all out right now on him. You hear behind you the sound of chink. You know,
I'm
you instinctively you glance behind you. And there's a little leather pouch behind you. A little drawstring.
Can I snatch it?
Yeah.
I feel like it's there for you.
Yeah.
I feel like that was
Fucking
given
spawned
to
in.
me. It's like,
What is it?
I'm pretty sure it's.
I meant to ask to see if I can perception check to see if I was anywhere near.
Sure,
It's
you're
already
sure.
yours.
What's in
With
there?
my advantage I have. No, that one's slightly better. It's gonna be a 13.
13. Either he's in the crowd or he's found somewhere, he's broken your line of sight, or he's invisible. You don't see him. Next up, Ember.
Oh, already? Jeez. I guess I'll just go for the, because there's nowhere for me to go. But there's one square
There's
of the
one square
bramble.
left. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can blast it if you
Yeah,
want.
so we're just gonna go ahead and blast it.
Roll the attack. You gotta hit an 8.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine I could do that, but you never know.
I've literally seen people be like, my character's very dexterous, and then like trip.
Oh, every time you think you're gonna do something.
13.
13, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make you roll the damage on that. Just and there's a clear path out of the bramble.
Well, you wouldn't roll a damage on Bramble, right? Because you didn't make me roll damage last time. Yeah. Okay, that would just be like a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now we're in the clear.
Yeah, you gotta clear out.
Oh, and then I'll move.
Are you dropping down from the building top?
I would have to, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, there's nowhere
Just
for
give
me
me
to.
an athletics check on that.
Athletics.
DC 12.
Oh, I have like a negative on that.
You can use acrobatics if you want us just higher. To DC
Yeah, let me do
15.
that.
DC 4.
I just heard this. I have to get a copy, please.
22.
Yeah, easy.
And then I've moved.
It would have been 4 squares, so you have another 2. You could go off the side of the building, and then I think that's it. So you're like right there at the edge of the map.
Okay, I'm just trying to calculate how far I am from the sewer now.
You would still have like
You would have
70?
Well-
70-ish feet,
Oh god. Okay.
because you gotta hit the street, take it up.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're on our way. On
Alright.
our way. Yeah.
I mean, at
Okay.
this point, would it be faster to go sewer or to go street?
Oh yeah. We don't have to go to the sewer now. Let me just go down the street. Yeah. Why am I
Okay.
going down the
So
sewer?
you're prepared to get.
No
in-
one even knows that. No one's even paying attention to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm only
just-
asking because the whole reason we were going
Right now,
to the
you're-
sewer was
you're
to get
right-
away from 12.
Yeah.
and
You're
12's
you're
engaged.
about 15 feet away from that.
12 times didn't see me. Let's just stroll, make our
Arcus-
way down
Arcus,
there.
what are you doing?
Are you
Well, I have a
strolling
few
or
little
running?
problem. Well,
I'm
I'm
not
gigantic or big,
running.
so that's a bit of a problem.
I'm doing a
hiding.
brisk walk
You're doing a brisk
because
walk?
I don't want to draw attention to myself.
I'm going to pretend to be a tree.
Are you just gonna stand there? Oh wait,
Beautiful.
you have a bucket you can put in front of yourself for money? You're a statue.
All right.
Performing statue.
Um,
I'm just wondering. Is this how you get your money?
I'll
Is
do.
this how you get your coin?
So I can't make myself small still, right?
I would say
I'm
if you
sorry.
like honestly, I'd say if you like transformed into like a rat, you'd be small.
Okay.
Nick is gonna have so
I
much
can do
cut
that. Let
out.
me go ahead and do that then, just to get out of here.
Because you can't like end the effect on the potion. It just keeps going.
Right.
So
And if I need to, I'll go to the sewer and wait till I.
He's a really nice guy.
My plan didn't work out. It sounded like a good idea.
so you've gone rat.
Yeah.
Okay, and begin to scurry away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bringing it to Clementine.
I'll leave my.
What's in the box?
Do you open the bag?
Yeah.
You open the bag, and there appears to be 5. At first glance, it looks like silver coins, but when you let the light hit them a little bit, you see platinum.
Oh damn. 5. Let's go.
And there's also like a piece of paper tucked at the bottom.
Can I get to it?
Yeah,
Open it.
And I would actually hold bonus action to do that if you want. On it just says we're even, runt.
Is it Beckett? Do you know Beckett's handwriting? Question mark.
Yeah, I'm taking off after Lindsay.
Okay.
You are.
Are you want to use that that perfume on that guy because he's not dead?
Oh shit. Nah, you're right. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll fucking hit him again.
At this point now he's boom, just engulfed in flames.
Will this be
I'll
enough to kill
spark
him?
it.
That
and,
looks like that's gonna be
football
the end of
spike
that
it into
thing.
like his fucking dome.
Yeah, that kind of looks like that's gonna finish the job on that guy.
And then you said you're booking it towards Lindsay, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
go
I got-
back around that
That was
corner.
my action, so I got 30.
Yeah.
Ding,
Oh.
ding, ding.
So I would be able to see Clementine from where I'm at right now, right?
La Munchkin.
Comes just around the corner.
Heard.
Um,
It's my.
it's your turn.
There's no more squares. All the squares have been cleared. It's clear thicket, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna look at Clementine and I'm going to like give a subtle like just a little nod. I feel like seeing Clementine double back is one of the reasons why my character also doubled back. Because it meant whoever Clementine was doubling back for to me was significant enough for her to go back for. So I want this like nod to mean like I see and I will help you if need be. Just like I see what you're doing. And I'm gonna my question was which way is the quickest way? Would it be sewer or town?
Town. Sewers is like a maze. You have to go through.
Okay. Then I'll kinda... Can I bob and weave and try to get ahead of the rest of the group to get to the casino first?
Yep.
To try to at least get the heads
You're
up
a
to have
rogue.
everything
You
ready.
have the most movement out of everybody.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get ahead of everyone to at least get back to the casino to be like, it's go time.
Can I be a scout?
Yeah.
Next up,
Can I also hold an action just in case? Okay.
you like a blast. This building, the top of it just explodes up as a storm of like purple lightning just radiates like out, and flying up into the air is Lupus. And he's got the blade still out, but you could see immediately afterwards 12 fly up and like grab him, and they both go straight up into the air. So now they've gone, and as it happens you hear like the boom of a sonic boom.
They're up.
So they went really high up.
You like so high you can't see what they're doing up there.
Now
high?
they're like little in your vision.
Little dots.
Damn.
Can't help but believe there's some shenanigans going on.
Shenanigans. Roll for shenanigans. Let's roll for shenanigans. You have a +5. All right, Ember.
Already
Ember-
again?
Ember's on the streets.
Well, I'm just gonna keep moving.
Okay.
There's
Make
no
a
one. No one's in my
make
way.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Your backpack's shifting again, and you pull the flap up into look,
Mm-hmm.
and you watch his act. He's like he's something's super wrong with him at this point. He's not coughing up any blood. He's not even like it doesn't seem like he's able to
Mhm.
breathe.
I
Could-
mean,
Could I spare the dying on Aggie?
I have Spare the Dying, but you told me that when we tried to help him before and
Magic's-
heal him,
We tried to-
it's not
He's
working.
beyond magic. He needs
Yeah, that's
some
why-
But didn't it like
alchemy
at least
technology.
stabilize him a little?
I don't think
You guys
so.
have
remember.
you've already given him the extra
Yeah.
time you can.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna use the blood because that doesn't work apparently. So
You need him,
Him.
the blood, yeah.
yeah.
yeah, well,
We need Clementine to
Clementine's
make the
nowhere
cure.
near me.
Clementine.
Actually, Clementine's only like.
That's why I was
yeah.
trying to say to Clementine, tell me where the stuff is.
Well, Clementine, you're all
Casino.
running the same way now.
Basement of the casino. I need the chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stuff.
And I ran ahead to
that was
get to
before
the
the
casino
net.
before.
yeah, but you're not ahead of me.
I am.
Yeah, she's far ahead of us.
Oh, she is.
She,
Yeah,
she booked
she's-
off back to the casino trying to
I'm.
make sure it's safe and to try and find reinforcements.
She's like 100, 200 feet away.
Oh,
Like, she's like taking like 2-3 turns to run away. So, yeah, she's far as fuck.
oh, because I took a few turns through the bramble.
Yeah, she's 35. That's
So,
105.
Um,
Yeah, I'm trying to make
She
sure. I'm
dash,
trying to
dash,
make
dash?
sure that when we get back to the casino for Aggie, that we are good to go in, set up, and do what Clementine needs to do. I know Clementine because I gave a nod before I booked it to Clementine, and I know Clementine's gonna do the right thing. I just know it.
Okay, well, I don't know it, and also
called a metagame
there's nothing for me to
play.
do.
Look at it as much as you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the
Because
pace. I'm gonna pick up the pace and go.
I realized that the only reason Clementine would double back was if someone she cared about was in danger. And then seeing Clementine double back around,
Right.
I know that Clementine took care of what they needed to do, and that's why.
But Clementine said she wasn't gonna do well. She said that before the other people are defeated, so maybe Clementine's changed her mind to go back to wherever she's
Arcus.
to go to the casino. Is that where you're headed? Yeah.
I
Looking
will
at-
just stay in rat form and kind of stay out of the way. Have the birds.
You're,
kind of-
You're rat the whole
you're
time.
taking the chill. You want to have your bird just pick you up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Are you flying?
Wait, I have this whole visual in my head now of like, wait, the
I can
rat-
fly.
You just need
But,
three
like, for
more
some
creatures to form a
reason,
robot.
No matter what character Alex plays, I always envision it as Alex.
I'm called
Like
Arctron.
his face or something. Like his whole demeanor
As a rat.
Is what is the
Yeah,
fly
not like in a
speed
bad way.
for
Like,
Alex
not in
now?
an insulting
it's
way.
40
Just like
feet,
they're
right?
always
So
Alex.
is
Even
You
if
can- you can
Alex
move 80
with
feet.
me?
This is awesome.
You can see. You can see.
So you
can-
have a visual of me
Yeah,
from
you
up
can
high.
see from up high.
Yeah.
So you can see my
I'm gonna
character
do this
running
all the
from
time.
the sky.
Happy druid
We're
noises.
gonna break initiative here. You guys can see this crazy thing happening in the sky, where flash. It's like a flash of white versus flashes of purple up in the distance above. You can see dragons launching up into the sky.
from.
The white dragons, the white guard,
Oh.
swoop up into the sky. They're flying up into this, just to like get closer to what's going on.
My character's just gonna say a prayer as she runs.
You're gonna be the first one back.
Yeah.
Waiting for you at the door is Ken, and you can see that he is
Ken.
not in his. Yeah,
His suit.
it's just Ken.
Just.
He's kind of
He's not in his usual like
Garb.
business suit
Yeah.
attire. He looks like he's wearing
armor.
like black lacquered samurai armor.
Is he tactical daddy right now?
He looks like he's in like go mode.
He's
and
tactical daddy.
and he's got like on like across his back,
call Phil
like
sometimes
he's like
tactical
standing at
daddy.
the door.
Not
the-
in that.
You
Okay.
can, you can see.
Oh my god! I realized how that came out. Not in that way. In general.
Our rating just went up 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Our
No
rating
more
grew-
ads on
our
this
rating
YouTube
grew
video.
3 times that day.
Just cut that part out.
There goes that ad revenue.
Take that part
That's so
out.
great. He's got over his shoulder like a big great katana.
Yeah.
Like looks like he's ready to fight, and then under his left arm, like tucked in, is his
Helmet.
helmet. He's like, get inside.
I'm a nod. But also I'm gonna be like, the rest is on their way. Space for Aggie.
Mhm.
Critical.
Where'd you get
Oh, Amazon.
She's basically gonna shorten all her words in this moment,
sweater?
Right to just
bullet point them.
he just nods, and you can hear behind him something like
The whispers.
those weird whispers. He doesn't seem to hear them.
Mhm.
But you see, like, in the corner of your eye, like something like black and shifty, like a shadow
Yeah.
moving against the wall. When you look, it's not there.
Heard.
As you guys are cutting through town, there's a couple of points where like you can see like the blue security force people from
Blue
Blue Industries are gonna like probably cut you off, but then you see people clad in like black armor, like the black leather armor,
Black
and with
suits.
the ninja masks on, swoop in. It's like you see,
Interesting.
all you see is the blue guards drop in, and you lose them over the crowd, which starts to freak out and like starts running or whatever. But when the crowd clears, you don't see
The blue.
the black hand individuals. So your path back has been cleared. You guys get back, rush into the area where you can go and take care of Aggie. Please roll me a percentile.
Oh, a percentile. There's a perception. Percentile. 53.
53. Okay. You begin working on Aggie. Aggie stops breathing. You continue to work. roll me a Tinker's check.
10.
10. This is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Whatever.
That is wrong.
Thank you for joining us. It was a very stressful, crazy session. Thank you.
Wrong.
See you next week.